Hello, 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 everybody. It's your boy, Jmulls of Jmulls Gaming. Here today, we're back in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for my new game plus, Bringer of Chaos mode. Run! We're in Chapter 2. We're on the hunt for Poppy. We're on the hunt to find pieces of the puzzle so that we can construct Poppy so that Tora can join the party and we can move on our merry way. But something must be done first. I'm a little over leveled if you couldn't tell. I'm just gonna knock myself down to level 8 and we'll see how this works. I don't think being under leveled will be an issue until a possible boss fight. But right now I feel like this should be a good flow. This should be a good overall area for us to be in. Give me a hell freaking yeah.
I hope it didn't snore or anything.
Hi, Mithra. Let's go find Poppy. Oh, yeah, sleeping like a baby. God, I love the Gormod theme. It's so just engrossing and relaxing. Oh, I love it so much. Where we gotta go? We gotta go to Lasham Island, huh? Gotta go do this quest a little bit over here, a little bit over there. Whereas again, all the way over there. Not to worry, just a little hop, skip, and a jump. Gonna get some items first. Very required. Nice, nice, nice. Gonna lean back in my chair. Gonna relax a bit, yeah? Relax. We're gonna play some Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Oh, hell yeah. Got a little bit of an announcement, by the way. I don't know if I already talked about this, which is entirely possible. Like I said, it's entirely possible that I've already discussed this. But what I feel like we're going to be doing soon on the channel... Oh god, I gotta fight this. Oh god! Oh no 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 no! Oh no 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 no! Oh no 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 no! Okay, we somehow managed to live through that. I don't know how, but we managed to do it. So it turns out things are a little high level here.
This is where we were going.
So as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted. But I got a feeling... Oh god! So, as I was trying to say before I was so rudely interrupted... Yeah, I like the optimism, Vex. Love the optimism. What we're going to do first... Like off rip, what we're going to need to do... Change the time. I need this to be in the day. I'm pretty sure things are lower levels now. Nope, that was a lie. That wasn't true at all. I am just happened to be in a bad location. See, this thing's level 9. Okay, so, as I was trying to say before, I was so rudely interrupted. I have a Wii U. I have a copy of Xenoblade Chronicles X. What if I just try to stream it? Like, I can't promise anything because I can't get the PS3 to work with my capture card. I'm pretty sure they did, like, some kind of, like, HDMI thing with the PS3, but I don't know if that's the case for the Wii U. If it works, hey, we might be starting the stream next few days with some Xenoblade Chronicles X. The only Xenoblade game I have yet to beat. Which is also, funnily enough, the first Xenoblade game I've ever played. Make use of all of your blades. Speaking of X...
If they seek a fight, they shall get one.
Oh, wait till Elma comes up. Never mind, one-shot that thing. I was under-leveled and everything. Didn't matter, turns out. It was just that good. Okay, so what we are going to do is go back to Torgoth. Just gonna go back to Torgoth and turn this quest in nice and so, just going straight to the fountain for a good old time. Just gotta do this loading screen. There we
Let's get
go.
going.
Just ignore those kids. Just go straight to my quest reward. Sedwin, talk to me. Oh, hey, you're back. Here's some crap. Thanks for all the help. Everything should be good now. Hey, we got what we needed. Everything's coming up, Rex. Rex's origin story for Xenoblade 3 is on the way. Now, we gotta go back to Torres' house and finish the artificial blade. Don't mind if I do. Just a quick teleport like so.
We're here.
Let's get going.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we're here. Oh, we are definitely here. Oh, I bring the lightning and the thunder. I let it rain down. Just tinkering away. My boy putting that grind in.
All finished. It's really complete.
Very complete. Just need to apply energy charge to activate.
Tora, our friend's execution draws near. There's no time to lose. Make
True, hit
haste.
the power on button.
I know. Oh, okay, artificial blade. It's wakey
That
time.
won't do, Tora.
What Tora do wrong?
Like how Pyro's like, no, this will
Can't
not
be
do.
Calling her artificial blade.
We need
As
to
a
name it.
creator, the least you can do is give her a proper name.
Oh, well. Actually, friends, Tora did think of name for her. Very good name.
Wally.
Nice. Then I guess there's no problem.
Exactly.
Well,
Wally, great
why
movie.
don't you introduce us, Tora?
I already did. It's Wally.
Right away.
Listen, Gramps. I know your ears probably got smaller because you, like,
Wakey,
downgraded to a stage 1
Tora's
Digimon, but
very
still.
good blade. Oh, Poppy.
Son of a wrong screenshot, Nintendo. I think I just got Rex with the dumbest face on his, well, face. It's alive! It's alive!
Poppy?
How may I be of service, Master?
Okay, thank you for the thumbnails. Appreciate it, game. That's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good one for a reaction video.
Tora must change the settings.
The settings?
Tora slipped up. You saved your search history. Rookie mistake.
Should be okay.
You didn't check the presets going in. Rookie mistake.
On.
Amateur hour over here. I like how he just calls down another lightning bolt. More like 4 over here.
Greetings, Master Pawn.
Hello, most broken unit in the freaking game.
Masterpiece. World's first artificial blade. Poppy.
Whoa!
Incredible.
That is really
Dude, this entire scene is screenshot heaven for thumbnails. Oh my god.
Tora is a very big success.
Very big success. Hell yeah.
You're amazing, Tora.
Yeah, that's an understatement if you know the lore for 3.
When she was all
Absolute understatement.
Forget about it. That's not Tora's fault.
Oh, is it?
That was
Also, mistake number 2.
Grampy Pon Susu makes
You see it.
sense.
We all see it.
Definitely Grampy Pon.
Let's not ignore it. That's a great thumbnail right there.
Sure, Tora.
Yes. Grampy Pon. Yes.
Yeah, amateur hour over here. You left the door open. Freaking draft, like, opened it for some reason. Like, low pressure outside.
Well,
That's a thumbnail. Oh my god. I've never seen a better thumbnail.
no time to lose.
Son, I was trying to get Rex. But, I'm pretty sure this means we have Poppy Cutie Pie now, and the entire game has essentially become easy mode.
Master Pawn proud.
I'm about to show you what it actually is like to one-shot everything. I know I've been doing that up to this point.
You think she owns the place? Just because she curries favor with the Emperor? If only I'd got the Aegis myself.
My hungry ass read that as actual curry.
Triumph, or sold her to Banner for a tiny sum. But it's not over.
Can't believe
I
this
refuse
dude's
to
the
let
first
this
console.
place be the end of me.
Like the
I
first,
will
like
not
all of
be
Xenoblade
left
3
to
based off of
rot
this
in
dude.
this
That's tough.
flea-bitten backwater. Captain Patrick!
Yes, sir.
Double the number of guardsmen. Round up whoever you can find. We're going to find
Uh-oh.
that Aegis before
She's
more
pulling a Sly
get
Cooper.
paws on her.
Getting extra information.
Sir, as you wish, sir.
Watch and learn, Mora Gladier.
Probably not your smartest move ever. Probably would have, want to check your perimeter. Make sure no one's just right outside your door, pulling a Samwise Gamgee. Maybe pull a Gandalf, drag them in. Oh, son of a took! Before we leave, and oh, yeah, this freaking crap. Tiger. Yep, okay, time to put my skills back in action. Watch this. I'm about to show you power. I'm about to show you drive. It's about hunger. We stay hungry, we devour. Normal mode. I ain't no jabroni. We're going stage 5 immediately. Expeditiously, even. Wait a minute. No, I was messing with the recording. No. Son of a... I can't believe I dropped that. I'm rusty. I'm absolutely rusty. Okay. So far, so good. So far, so good. Keep believing. Son of a... There we go. Okay, keep believing. Nice, got him. Come on. There we go. So far, so good. So far, so good. Clean strokes only. Son of a... Okay, well... Ow. Okay. So, we somehow got the triple hit in. We got the triple hit in. We got the cheese down. Come on, work with me here. There we go. Gotta be careful of these giant eels. Okay. We got a 6 chest run going here, people. A 6 chest run. Okay. Gently as the night. That did not work. We actually failed colossally there. Actually could not have a worse outcome than that. Funnily enough. I know. Rough. Rough to see. You don't like to see it even. Don't say it was quite impressive I lost. That was terrible. Actually abominable. Not like the snowman, though. He serves snow cones. Which I always found kind of adorable. Okay, so I feel like the level disparity here is just a little bit obscene.
Check this out.
Why are you still in the party, Kuzan? Thought I benched your ass. I need the other menu game. Why are these buttons different in each game, in each freaking installment? Okay, Kuzan, I thought I benched you. You've been benched.
Expect me to do everything for you.
Oh my god, do I not have freaking Poppy Cutie Pie right now? Well, you at least see the block rate, so we got that going for us. Do I have to unlock each version of Poppy in-game? I don't think I had to do that my first New Game Plus playthrough. Ooh, that raises the excitement a little bit. Ooh, okay, that's a little bit interesting. I was not anticipating that. Well, let's go on over here. Over yonder.
What will we find?
Probably something. Okay, but first, let's be honest. The level bit is a little stupid. We should fix this. We should remedy the situation even. What we can do... I'm just gonna bump Rex up to level 10. We're gonna go straight level 10. I feel like this is the best just level bracket to be in right now. Unless I'm grossly underestimating how much XP they expected you to grind it to this point. That could be the case. Oh my god, look at all of Taurus' stats just like plummet. Oh no, my poor boy. Oh no. I don't think I've ever seen him with that wrench ever. He has it in like his character key art, like his gotcha art. And that's it.
Good morning. I hope it didn't snore or anything.
Morning. The same time of day as it was before. How long's this freaking thunderstorm going on? Oh, you want a spot of fishing? Hello, you traveling bard. Okay, now we gotta go down.
And arrived.
You thought I wasn't gonna see this treasure trove. Who do you take me for? Have we not learned anything from Xenoblade 3? I get every treasure that I can find.
There is Titan warship.
Quite the impressive Titan. Another sign that Morardain is readying once more for war with Uriah.
Which we never end up getting. We almost did.
Right to the ship.
We
Just
didn't
like
get it
Pyra said.
exactly.
Yes, yes.
We should be able to climb down over here. Let's go.
Okay.
Off we go.
Understood.
Oh yeah, that easy, huh? Just job done. Gonna pop right down to the ship. Go in, grab Nia, call it a GG. That's actually probably what's about to happen, let's be honest. I'm kind of overpowered. Plus, I have freaking Tora now with an 87 block rate. Going into the freaking Ardanian battleship boss.
And arrived.
Oh yeah, wrong location. I need to get down there, and I never managed to figure out how. Oh, do we go down here? I think this is the path. Like, we gotta, like, scale down. I feel bad for whoever lives in these houses, let's be honest. If we want to be, like, brutally honest, I legitimately feel bad for whoever lives here. Like, here specifically. Like, any moment, like, the Titan sneezes and you just, like, fall and plummet to your death. Like, I just feel bad for him. Like, just like that. Imagine, like, walking, like, 1 foot out of place.
Come
And you just, like, plummet a 20-foot drop. I just feel bad for him at this point. Okay, we're just gonna put random centipedes and dragonflies into our pockets. Oh, brilliant. I can't believe I found this path so easily. I always get lost here. Like, consistently. Like, for, like almost an hour.
World has many amazing places.
I can never find the route down here.
And enjoy view for a bit.
Let's not rest or enjoy the view for a bit. You know, I wonder if I should use Pyra just to see how that would play. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It depends on how this boss treats us.
Looks pretty high.
Thanks, Rex. Water went down the wrong hole. So blown away by that logic. Deductive analysis, level 100. Goodbye, Batman. Up and away now. You know he's been, like, holding that one in for, like, the entire
I'll
playthrough.
pull you up, so hold tight.
Oh, yeah, this is, like, the anti-Chad move. He only has a couple of these throughout the entire game. This is definitely one of them, though. I like the smug smirk he had there, and was immediately humbled.
Heavy.
Dude does not lift. Also, probably should not have, like, shouted that one out. Not exactly the smoothest operator in the entire world here.
Now, look here, Rex. You can't just go and call a lady heavy.
How Gramps immediately hops on that.
Tactless. Sorry about
Literally
that.
no one on our side here.
Surprised.
No.
Can't
it's not
blame
your
him, let's be
fault.
honest.
Ooh, she heavier than Tora for sure.
Okay,
But
Tora.
that just mean Pyra grown to impressive height.
Okay, you know what, Tora?
Pyra should be proud.
Okay, Tora, I see what you're going for, like trying to redirect the blame. I don't think it's working, though. Like, you might want to abandon this course of action.
Pyra up.
Here we go, we got Poppy. Poppy's about to absolute chat this. Like, I legitimately think Poppy's probably the strongest character in all of Xenoblade. Like, she's at least up there with Zanza.
Nice.
And, like, third Renato Shulk. She's, like, in that upper echelon.
No problem.
Like, imagine Poppy in an arm wrestling contest. Poor Pyra. And I like how Poppy's taking a sweet freaking time with this as well. Meanwhile, just left Tora to his own devices down there. Dude's probably constructed an entire, like, Nopon mechanized army. I like how we just assumed Tora made it up. And then, like, Poppy, like, pulls off the, like, the most confidence-filled walk I've ever seen. She, like, went full tin soldier there. Okay, we're going through the ducts, the vent even. Which are clearly not working. Look at all this fog. Oh god, here we go. Okay. Oh my god, thank god I don't have to do, like, the freaking activate all my combos and, like, focused enemy crap I had to do for 3. So not used to that. Also, double spinning edge, still broken, by the way. Fun fact, even.
What have we here?
Oh, I'm sure you helped out as well.
You know what? Let's try not to go so freaking broken where the entire game's like a one-hit. We are trying to make sure there's, like, at least semi-difficult. Swap to Pyra. I do kind of wish there was just, like, a standard pneumo form. Like, I feel like that could have been a cool, like, New Game Plus edition. Besides the fact you can use Mithra whenever. Let's move on up. Ah, this is actually where one of the Hot-to-Hots is. I remember this place. Oh, it's for, like, the bird one as well. Forgot a name. The one that's, like, forgets everything, like, one of her specials. I kid you not, is that she forgets stuff.
Okay,
Rolling smash. Boom. Hit him with, like, sweet 12k. Locked from the other side. Well, what if I want to say hello from the other side? Did you ever think about that one? Also, just realized my entire build is based around Mithra, so... We'll see. If I get absolutely clapped in the boss fight, we'll be, you know, wondering. Oh my god, for the boss fight, I'm gonna have NIA as well. I don't know if I leveled it down yet.
Master Pawn, Poppy can feel there is a blade in the vicinity.
Oh, but how can Poppy tell that?
I have a scanner.
Unclear. Poppy feel other blade like wave in air.
Also, Tora,
I'm
you
not
made
sure
it.
I get it, but maybe Dromark is nearby.
Let's try opening.
I remember they try to, like, write that off. Like, hey, Grampy Pawn and Dada Pawn, like, made a couple, features. Oh, poor Dromark. We just rescued my cat boy. This dude has, like, no luck in any of the Xenoblade games. First, he's in a cell in 2, and 3, he has his head mounted on a wall. We can't just get, like, Xenoblade X, where, no, like, Xenoblade 4, just Dromark, like, frolicking in the field, being happy. Personally, I would have moved out the way of the giant fireball that's about to hit you.
I didn't hurt anyone, did I?
Everyone check
Like a
your
freaking
eyebrows.
Call of Duty game over here with the
I'm
flamethrower.
sorry. It's hard to judge the power sometimes.
Pyra, Rex.
I like how he's still relieved.
It's good.
There's also, I like the moment of fear in his eyes, like the blood-curdling fear he experienced when his entire iris was engulfed in fire.
Forgive me, but who are they?
Oh, don't worry, you're gonna meet them. We got Poppy, and we got Tora, soon to be Poppy Alpha and Poppy Cutie Pie, don't
We
worry.
have much time. Do you know where Nia is?
But of course,
Also Poppy Cutie.
we are in
We got this
readiness
other
after
one called
all.
Poppy
I
Buster, but no
feel
one
her
uses her.
presence.
Then let's go. We can't let her get executed.
Yeah, preferably.
Indeed. This way.
We needed to be the Queen of Agnes. It's locked. I don't think we have to get into these cell doors. I'm pretty sure we don't. Oh god, this room.
No! We lost the upper hand.
Absolutely boomed them.
Make a good team. I could have done this blindfolded.
I'm pretty sure, like, most of my damage is coming from my weapons. But they took so long to farm you high if you think I'm, like, fixing them. Actually, what is my affinity with Pyra? Is it shared between Mithra and Pyra? I don't know. She's only trust an A. No, I haven't done everything for Pyra. Ooh, that seems like something we're going to be able to do for the playthrough. Ooh, okay. Make food. Okay, yeah, we can do that one very quickly. Like, let's not mistake that. That one can be done very quickly.
No! We lost
Rolling smash. Wait, so what's my attack number?
If you really want to feel toasty, give me some ingredients in half an hour.
Pyra, that's like mildly terrifying. Okay, if this steam vent could like turn off, that'd be amazing. Oh my god, I was standing in it. Son of a... Okay.
What happened?
Well, Tora, we learned what, you know, hitboxes are. And we learned how wide they are in Xenoblade games. You want some of this? Okay, you asked for it. Like, I'm just saying, you're the one that deliberately asked for that.
Tora could even beat them without friends.
You can't, I mean, you could, Tora, let's be honest. If I gave you Poppy Cutie Pie, you absolutely could. I'm not even sure if that would be an issue. Yeah, I might need to, like, stay, like, woefully underleveled. So the little bit of difficulty we might run into is the fact that my DPS is so high.
I'll think about it next time.
Hello, 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 Potato Farmer. How you doing today? We're having a good day. We're doing a little bit of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. New Game Plus action. Which is my second New Game Plus of the game. We're doing on Bringer of Chaos a difficulty. Can I get in here? Yes. Oh, right. This is what you have to do to begin with. Duh. I always forget this step. You gotta turn off the steam. Fun fact. You don't want to step in that. Turns out it deals damage. I know, we learned that today. Turns out steam, pretty hot. You know, it's above boiling. Like, who knew? Yeah, show them a thing or three. Specifically not two, though. We don't want to show them two. We want to show them a thing or possibly three. What the hell did you get over there again? Oh, yeah, it's like a door or something. I remember. I think you gotta come back for that.
All in one piece.
Haha, Dio, Dio. Don't give up, Luffy. Oh, we went into the wrong place. Well, let's just kill everybody within like a 12-mile vicinity. As you do. Boom. Oh my god, you're done? Hold on, you got some HP on you. I was kind of proud of you, Ardanian Sergeant. Okay. Okay, realistically, we could. Those poor dudes getting absolutely one-banged.
Not to boast, but that was spectacular. Right, Grumps? Remember, Rex, pride comes before a fall.
Yes, but when do we learn? When we get back up from a fall, so technically. Doesn't New Game Plus give Zeke access to both his eyes? Yes, but it is a grind and a half. Because, so in New Game Plus, essentially what all the drivers get is in the affinity chart, if you hit the Y button, you get a hidden affinity tree for each character. Zeke's is freaking here. So it takes a bit of grinding. I've done a bit of it for Zeke. Like, I think I'm on like the second ring, or I made it to the final ring for Zeke. It's just a matter of acquiring all the skill points I need for him. Which is a little bit of a grind, but that's one of the things I want to do with this playthrough. Mainly because Zeke is awesome. And, you know, I want to max my boy out. Also, this Eye of Shining Justice apparently makes Pandoria way better on him. And I really want to try that out. I mean, he already has Cosmos, so. Look, I treat my boy well. I give him all my best blades. Besides Mithra, of course. You two are about to have a bad day.
Friends, but I won't let you call her a terrorist.
Okay, watch this. You're done? Hey, the Ardanian Sergeant has some HP. Okay. Oh my god, I might actually be able to use Elma in this fight. Elma, let's go. There you go. Well, we got one button press off for Elma, so we have that going for us. Don't worry, Elma, your time will shine in the Xenoblade X playthrough. Oh, poor Nia. She's all alone again. Look at her sulk. That's a thumbnail. Oh no, the flashback filter. My boy! Take my hand if you want to leave.
Jin?
No, someone better, actually. There you go, my boy Rex, let's go.
Rex,
Apologies for my late arrival.
Dromok, don't try and, like, take all the credit.
Don't mention it.
Actually, you know what? For
I
you,
didn't
you can.
think anyone was coming at all.
As if we'd leave you. Always help those who help you. That's the second rule of the Salvager's Code.
I like how he's, like, slowly teaching how to be a salvager. Like, if you really think about it, throughout this game, all he's looking for is a salvager buddy. He teaches her the salvager code, has to try on a salvager outfit at some point, and more ordained. I'm just saying.
Nice to meet you.
Did you know that Jin is voiced by Cloud's VA? It's really fun.
Welcome here.
First of all, the best lineup I've ever seen in any game ever. Of all time. Jin's voiced by Cloud's VA. It's very funny. Okay, so that kind of explains why both are two of my favorite game characters. You know what? I'm detecting a pattern with my preferences here. Generally, whenever that person voice acts a character, they're probably up there in my favorites. Like, I'm starting to learn this. Also, one of these characters is not the same level as the other. One of these characters is just a little over-leveled. But she does have Dromok, so, I mean, it kind of balances out when you think about it. Okay, well, you got the level 1 access key. Oh, good. Oh, yeah, great. Really glad. Ah, the armory. The door is locked. No, what are we waiting for? You just gotta go press a button. Okay. I just want to check something. Real quick. First of all, Tora, do you still not have the other poppy blades? No, I think you unlock those at a later time. For New Game Plus. Woo! Whew. Okay. We're safe. We got all my blades for Nia. We got all my blades. I'm actually going to use Cross at this playthrough. Never used her, really. Can't believe they decapitate my boy in the future. It's brutal what they do to him. Like, it's absolutely brutal. And the audacity to have it on Nia's, like, castle. Like, she's like, no. I don't know if that cat died of old age or what. But she's like, you're not leaving me. She went full Joffrey on him. My poor cat boy just wanted, like, to live. He's the most loyal tiger in existence. Dude has no character development. All of his character development is that he wants what's best for Nia. Like, you cannot ask for a more ride-or-die character than Dromok. She, like, turned on all of Torna, and within, like, half a second, he was already on his side. Required absolutely no convincing whatsoever. Okay, so the real question actually kind of becomes at this point, how the hell do I get back up there? I'm pretty sure I gotta go through that door, which means... Oh my god, we can actually open that door, huh? Well, funny seeing all of you here. Hold on, there's a cell door here. It's locked. I've been bamboozled. Okay, squad, let's go this way. We're gonna bang a left here. Not you. I see where we gotta go.
Let us face
I'm glad we're, like, trying to do a stealth operation, and the second it hits, like, 7 o'clock, Nia just shouts out from the top of her lungs, "Morning!" Like me when I take a one step in Metal Gear Solid 3, everybody's on me. They know my exact, like, coordinate location. Okay, it's nice all of you are being here, but I do have some loot in here that I need to acquire. It's not on any of you, really. It's just, like, a personal thing for me. I do kind of need this loot. I mean, I have more money than I know what to deal with. I've maxed out on all the reputation. You could say that I don't need the loot, but, I mean... I want the loot, though. Dark Edge, let's go. Beautiful. There we go. Well, I don't know if Poppy can answer that. She's only been with you for like 5 seconds, Tora. Give her some time to acclimate to her new role. Oh, whenever you hit a clean twofer in this game, it just feels good. It just makes you feel bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I'm not entirely sure what that means. I'm pretty sure it's like an analogy for squirrels or something. And how when they're happy, like, you know, they look happy in the eyes and their tail's like bushy or something. I'm not entirely sure. I can imagine Dromok taking care of baby Mio. It's like it's his own kit, and yet they respect him by making him a door ornament. Okay. I'm just saying. The level of... I don't know if it's disrespect or respect, but imagine. Imagine, you're Dromok, right? Like, we assume that Mio is Nia's kid, right? And you spend, like, pretty much the rest of your life just protecting Mio. Making sure no harm comes to her. While Nia does her, like, queenly duties and Rex, like, vibes or something, whatever he does now. I think it's just, like, bench presses and, like, drinks protein. He does all of that. So, you're like the protector. You guard Mio with your life. And then all of a sudden, you die, and you're, like, up in heaven just relaxing. Having a good time and all that. You're like, I wonder how Mio's doing. And Nia's doing. You look down on Earth, that is now turned into Ionios because of events outside of your control, and you just see that your head has been mounted on a spike. Like, Joffrey himself made this idea. Outside the wall, in the cold, just staring off at literally a horizon and nothing else. Like, the levels of disrespect that have to happen to get from point A to point B in that entire scenario.
Battleship is way different from a Monoceros, eh?
What is Monoceros?
Rex, you saw it, right? Moored at a pier back in Goldmouth.
I like how we all there's like a... at least an implied realization that at some point, Torva had to program Poppy to do this pose whenever she had a question.
Jin and Ko's black boat.
Ah, that really impressive one. It runs without being hooked up to a Titan, right?
Not gonna lie, I miss Hot to Hots in Xenoblade 3. It's by far the biggest miss of Xenoblade 3, in my opinion. Like, I know what they were trying to go for with the canteen talks. Like, that was supposed to be the replacement for Hot to Hots. I just don't think it really worked all that well. With 2, I think it's by far the best system in 2. Unless X's is, like, way better than I remember. But with 2, right? You have, in varied locations, multiple characters, more than just 2, like in 1. You have a whole cast of characters here. And it's voice acted. And I feel like the voice acting just adds so much to each of these scenes. Like that one with Rex and Zeke in Torvagoth, and like the giant water tower, and then just like yelling off the side of the edge. That hits so much funnier. Like that scene goes from like a 5 to a 12 in terms of comedy just because of Zeke's voice acting.
I'm no expert, but yeah, looked like it.
Sound awesome! Tora want to see too!
Hey, no problem. We just gotta go join up with Torna. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe if we asked them, they would let us back in.
You won't get the chance. Unless we see those Torna guys again.
Oh, we will.
Nah, 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 nah.
Sounded like Morse code there for a second.
Tora changed mind. No need to see.
Aw. You sounded so dejected there.
Master Pawn changed mind at drop of hat.
I like how Poppy just like takes every opportunity to either directly or indirectly roast the absolute hell out of Tora.
Well, the Monoceros was pretty sweet, but this is nothing to scoff at either.
That's a whole dungeon.
It's full of things I've never seen before.
Ah, that's because this vessel is result of latest breakthroughs in Ardanian tech. Regular folk never so much as set foot on board.
You say breakthroughs in technology, but what you mean is salvage stuff, right?
Facts, the voice acting made me really love the Hot to Hots. It's so good, especially with all the
I
blades.
see lots of homegrown improvements as well. Like this, see? Whatever they've stuffed in here, it's been messed with so much, I can't tell what it was to start with.
That control panel, it transmits signal to Titan nerves. By running
I feel
through
bad for the
different
Titans
parts
here.
of Titan
Like, this one's
nerves
just being, like,
and control
zombie
signal flow much more
controlled. Like, I just feel bad for it.
That's amazing.
Like, maybe it wants to go a little bit further south, or maybe it doesn't like the heat. It wants to go a little bit further north. Cool down a little bit. Nope. It has to be piloted.
And this
Poor
game
freaking
itself
thing.
has 2.4 times the speed and 12 times the capacity of previous iteration. In other words, it's on whole other level to stuff other countries use.
Ah. So if they put this in a smaller Titan vessel, it would work even better.
Ping-pong, correct.
What if he just, like, strapped to the Torah? Would he just, like, bounce around like Jin?
Poppy, what do you think?
Oh god, I forgot. What should Poppy say? Why Master Pawn act so proud?
Why Master Pawn act so proud?
Hoo-hoo! Tora, very
Oh, I thought there was gonna be a roast, like, hey, that's actually like, really elementary of you, Tora. There's so many other layers to this. Let me just, like, actually, like, intellectually annihilate you here.
Not because tech used in this Titan battleship is same as what Poppy's muscles and drivetrain use.
Poppy is surprised.
Wolfric's Heart to Heart maybe rethink his whole character, and that would have never happened if Heart to Heart's one of the thing. It's so good, right? Like, the Heart to Heart system is such an easy way to add character development and character, like, backstory and exposition, or just character emotion into the game in a way that is very digestible for the player. You just do them whenever you want.
But however,
Wolfrix is great. Daggers is hilarious.
Than these here.
Yet more surprise.
Are you
Yet
saying
more
you stole
surprise.
tech from Mora Dane?
Me, whenever they announced that Xenoblade 3 was being released earlier.
Come on, Tora. Is that what you call sporting behavior?
Tora take calculated risk in service to cause of scientific advancement. As result, not even Ardanian scientists capable of reverse engineer Poppy's
God, I love Tora.
No worries there.
Upon learning secret of Poppy's birth, Poppy feels sense of unease.
Aw. She looks so dejected. Like she's just wiggling her arms.
Everything fine. Probably. Now, Rex, no time for chit-chat.
Why is she just pointing like that? Also, Nia's like posing like she just won a rap battle. Yeah, the Heart to Hearts are just so good for this game. Like, they were okay in Xenoblade 1. I feel like I don't like how they were iterated on with Xenoblade 3, but with Xenoblade 2, they just add so much. They're, like, part of the reason I love the game so much, in all honesty. I'm pretty sure I just, like, absolutely screwed myself here, because I was supposed to, like, do something up there. Absolutely ruined that. Gotta go all the way back around, so okay, gives us time to talk about Heart to Hearts. Yeah, like, who else did I really enjoy the Heart to Hearts for? I'm trying to think. Oh, I forget her name, but the lightning one that has girl talk, I forget her name, but that one's kind of funny. Anyone that has Poppy in it's hilarious, let's be honest. Like, all three forms. Poppy's and Tora's dynamic is heavily underrated. It's really funny and weirdly wholesome. Exactly, like, that is honestly one of the things I feel that is grossly underestimated and underappreciated in a lot of, like, long-form RPG games. And especially with a lot of long-form stories, it's that comedic relief, or just comedy in general. Korra, yeah, that's her. Like, that comedic relief is so important because it just, like, varies up the flow, and it helps, in my opinion. All those, like, great, big, emotional scenes and, like, those stakes that the long-form games try and, like, instill upon the player. In order to make those scenes really land and to make those stakes matter, you have to care about the characters in the world at large. And then, for me at least, comedy is a great way to make me care about characters and to have these characters become more personalized and humanized for me. It's a great way to, like, transition from a character that's just a tool in the story to a character that's all of their own. And I feel like that's one of the reasons I love Xenoblade 2 so much, is because I feel like they strike a really good balance in that regard. Now, what the hell was I supposed to do here? I had to hit this, yes. I had to hit this, which lowers that, which would have prevented the problem I just had from happening. And then we hit the circuit box. See, we're going big brain here. Which activates that platform, and then we go all the way down. Oh my god, there was one character that had a great heart to heart. Who was it? Who was it? Well, Mikhail has an amazing heart-to-heart. That one's just funny. Oh, who has a good heart-to-heart? Wolfic, obviously. Azami's is great. Like, pretty much anything involving Azami is hilarious. Let's see, who else? I think I remember Ursula's, and I think I remember it being pretty good. Whenever I see this character, I just get sad. Like, they really did not have to introduce this character the way they did. That was just rude and mean to my emotional state. Oh, Harold is a great character. Cosmos was okay. Okay. Crescidus' heart-to-heart was freaking hilarious. The dude absolutely yeeted Zeke. That was comedy. I'm actually kind of curious if the other Xenoblade characters have heart-to-heart in this game. I don't think Elma, Shulk, and Fiora do. They might, I just might forget.
Not so fast, my dear intruders! Letting a terrorist from Torna out of my grasp would...
Torva's character is very endearing. He's just a kid trying his best to get out of the situation he had no control over with the whole Bana thing. Yeah, that and, like, the world telling me he can't be one thing, but he does his best. He puts that work in to become what he really wants to do. Like, that's an inspirational message. You have the whole plot with Poppy throughout the game of her, like, gaining humanity. That's, like, kind of, like, undercovered, but it's, like, a pretty, like, significant story that happens in the background for a lot of scenes. It's, like, Poppy learning about humanity and becoming more human-esque as the games progress. Like, she even gets sad at the end. Like, a lot of her robotic, like, personality traits are just gone by the end of the game.
Flaw detected in final step of logic.
Sorry, pal. But you've done all the capturing you're gonna do today.
Like, they have a great dynamic in this game. It's like, the thing with 2's cast that is so good is that they all serve a purpose and they all, like, make the cast itself better. Because they interact with each other in interesting and entertaining ways. They all have good emotional depth and variety. They're just really good characters all around. Freaking boomed them! I remember when I tried to do this on freaking Bringer of Chaos the last time. No, this thing was the bane of my existence my last playthrough. Oh, so I just bashed my freaking microphone to all hell with my controller. This thing drops a missile you have to break up. I never realized that till, like, 20 tries in. But it will absolutely, like, one-tap you.
The Fleabag thinks we should care about Blade's feelings.
Aha, it's like the message of the game.
I wonder if you can feel pain.
Okay, that's a bit rude to ask. Of course we can feel pain. Okay, Dougal, get over here. Rolling smash. Oh, we got topple. Hold on. Toppled him. Hold that L. Come on. Let's go. Come on, Elma, take me away. Pouch expansion kit, let's go. Annihilated. Boomed them.
How a mangy Fleabag in a bunch of stink.
Actually, I might be thinking of a later boss.
Triumphant return to more Ardain with the Aegis.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the banner fight. Never
That's
mind.
what he gets for trying to execute Nia.
Exactly, that's the message to take away.
He was trying to take me back to Mor Ardain. Rex, this is a trap.
A trap?
Yeah, we kind of walked into that.
So they weren't actually going to execute you?
Really good job in the upkeep there, Rex.
Rex, we should escape.
Master Pawn is right. Chance of reinforcement.
Console D in Xenoblade 3 should have been Dougal. He would have been hilarious.
Getting out of town.
He would honestly be one of the best mobiles. He would have been hilarious and have been a great tie-in. I would have loved that. Like, I'm convinced, right? Like, this is like a little fan theory that I have. But, like, I'm slightly convinced that if we really pour over, like, all the side characters in all the Xenoblade games, that we would find at least some overlap between the consoles in 3 and other characters. Like, I'm convinced it's the case for no other reason than I think it would be really cool.
and enjoy view for a bit.
Okay, so what's the over-under me getting to this heart-to-heart first? Ah, son of a, it's like 1 yard out.
These flames again.
It's her.
No, it was someone else. Oh my god, I drank water, went down the wrong hole.
And with a driver too this time.
That's Morag, the flame bringer.
Who's suffering more, the people of Xenoblade 3 or me right now?
Special Inquisitor Morag of Morardain, the most powerful driver in the Empire, and wielder of Bridget.
Badass anime pose.
Powerful blade.
So together they're like ultra powerful.
Thanks, Rex, for that great update. Really needed that insight.
Yes,
Great strategic analysis of the situation there.
Got away a little too easily.
I don't know why I expected Dougal to slow you down at all.
Taurus VA is like one of the best in the game, not gonna lie. He really is. He gets so into the role, I love it. Him and honestly Poppy's as well.
You catch on quickly.
Like, what Poppy does so good in terms of the voice acting department is the subtle nature of her voice throughout the game, because it gets progressively less robotic. And you don't really notice it all the time, but when you view her scenes at the end of the game compared to the beginning, it's like night and day.
If that blade is indeed the Aegis,
Also, I really like Pyra and Mithra's
then there's
VA.
something I must do.
What do you mean?
Morag is like if Zoro and Robin from One Piece fused. You're not wrong.
I cannot allow that.
Like, I haven't gotten far enough in One Piece to know who Robin is, but I can definitely see the Zoro influence.
Don't be so stupid.
You
And I
need
can
to
see the
believe
Robin influence from the, like, the
500 years ago,
aesthetics
during
department.
The Aegis War. The Aegis sank 3 continents to the Cloud Sea's bed.
Yeah, you don't need to remind me of that scene. I played through it.
3 Titans destroyed.
It was actually kind of badass,
I
I'm not
think
gonna lie.
But historical fact.
Hey, Pyra, if you want to give me, like, that power of right about now, that'd be great. I'm just saying.
On to you.
We can aim
You
up.
want to use Pyra as some kind of weapon? We're not gonna let you do that.
I like how Gramps is trying to give her the stink eye.
Scenario that I mean
Like, yeah!
to prevent.
And what if we resist?
Look at him! He's trying so hard to look badass.
I will have to
Good old
restrain you by
Gramps.
force.
Okay, the whip swords are
In
objectively
that
cool.
case, I'll make this nice and clear.
I wonder how she's controlling them. Is like with the fire.
Never take her.
So I didn't mean to spoil anything. Sorry. I like no way about spoilers for me with One Piece. Like
Then let's
I'm on.
see.
I somehow got into One Piece TikTok. I legitimately do not know how that happened. Like I know like certain characters that come up in the story later on.
Do it like I showed you when
You don't stand a chance against
Mind you
us,
don't
Nip.
fall like
Also, it was like freaking impossible not to be spoiled in the latest form. Like let's be honest here. Like that was gonna happen.
Why not?
Right, yeah.
Give us a hand.
Okay, we've got a chance.
I've just been so inconsistent with like watching anime lately. Also, rest in peace, Morag.
I'm feeling stronger than before.
Ow. Poor Poppy had all of Tora just land on her. The parry, though. Okay. Pyra, I'm gonna need you to get up. I'm just saying, Vex is kind of clean with a sword. He's going one-on-one with the Empire's best. I'm just saying, my boy kind of learned some things from the Salvage's code. He might not be wrong about all that.
Child, why don't you just give it up?
That's not my anime way. I surrender. There you go, on the offense.
You'll never get Pyra.
Vex at any moment with that sword and that outfit looks like he just wants to like let out a Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds. Let it rip! Or like a Beyblades. Let's rev it up! That's the line I was thinking of, not let it rip. Let's rev it up. Especially with the sword that looks like it's from like Fast and Furious with the NOS on the side of it.
And I'm gonna help her. I'm not gonna let you stand in her way.
There we go. My boy Rex coming in clutch. the giant fire sword gets a Gatensho! Oh, I see.
Tiresome.
I see. So,
The power of the Aegis is
Morag, right, is
betrays her.
One Piece caricature. Rex is a Bleach caricature. Now we just need to find the Naruto villain.
An unknown power lurks within
Xenoblade 2's cast really reminds me of the main cast of One Piece. Like, I honestly get that, especially like with the first scene
Your flames
of
burn
the
far
game.
stronger than hers.
Like, there's some definite One Piece like
Feelings hide
inspiration here,
something deeper.
especially with like the whole being on the ocean thing and the overall vibe of the game.
Hanging in there.
Like how they're able to intermingle like very standard anime-based humor, but juxtapose that with all these highly emotional scenes and plot lines. They strike a good balance there. That I'm not that far into One Piece. Like I'm like on episode 57-ish, but even just like what the small sample size I've watched, you can easily see like a comparison being formed there.
Guys, are you ready to run?
I love how Rex's and Pyra's colors contrast. It's like so hard to make red and blue not look good together. Like it's just like one of those like color schemes that works together, red and blue.
Pyra, can you manage a full-powered blast?
Yes! Maybe one or two.
That'll do.
Also, I'm just saying, Rex is kind of smart as well. Not only can he go toe-to-toe with the Empire's finest in terms of a sword fight, but he can outsmart them as well.
Take this! Yeah!
You're getting
And he outsmarts them multiple times throughout this game. Haha, perfectly calculated as I analyzed it.
Talking.
Oh, and he trash talks my Xenoblade protagonist. I'm just saying. I like how she busts out the droid, Roger. Also, like those freaking jetpack boosters are pretty cool.
The water tank. So that's their plan.
Yeah, personally, I would have moved at this point. Like, I feel like the best place you could be for right now, because you're not getting, like, away from it in this direction. Like, this is a stupid way to run. Run, like, under it. If it's falling forward, you'd be behind it. Tromok just roared. Simba. Be who you are, Dromok. I mean Simba. Also, I'm just saying. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Poppy is the strongest character physically in all of Xenoblade. No one can outbench her. No one. Rex never really gets any random power-ups, like the power of friendship, even though he literally says it himself. Some people would argue Numa, but I wouldn't. But yeah, like, I get your point. Like, what he normally does is he just relies on strategies better. That tends to be what his MO is, like, canonically. Like, gameplay-wise, I just use a crit-based Mithra build, everybody gonna die.
How so?
They actually held back against me in battle.
You think that boy...
Did you
But
not
most
see
of, like, Vex's strength
he
just comes
struck me
through
with that blow?
understanding how to fight better,
Averted his aim.
getting better strategies, and just, like, coming to terms with his own faults and that kind of stuff. Like, his strength comes through his character development.
And I'm gonna help her. I'm not gonna let you stand in her way.
The Aegis. If she is traveling with that boy, perhaps it is worth letting them roam free for a while.
You mean...
We'll cross paths again. And when we do, we shall see.
I really like Morag as a character overall. Like, she's like a good example of you don't need a lot of like high emotional scenes or like, development in that regard to have an interesting and good character for a
I don't think they're
long-term
following
story.
us.
You really don't.
Perhaps we're safe for now.
But like
You're
what
right.
they do with that character,
We
I
should
just
get some rest.
I find it really
I can't go
interesting
any
and fun.
further.
She adds a lot to the
Torag
overall
is
dynamic.
pooped as well.
Xenoblade 2 actually parodies a lot of JRPG and anime tropes, and they do that deliberately, in my opinion.
We are grateful for all you've done. We
Like,
wish
I've
you
said this
well
before,
on
but like
your
a person at
travels.
Discord
Farewell.
I'm in, like, once said this, I could never, like, unthink it, and, like, I've
I want
thought
to
about
reach
it more and
Elysium.
more as it goes on. What Xenoblade 2 does so well is Xenoblade
I
1
made a promise.
plays with your
I'm taking
expectations
Pyra
from the
to
jump,
Elysium.
from the very start. With Xenoblade 2, it lulls you into a false sense of
She
sense of
gave
security
half
with
of
a lot
her
of these
life to
tropes
save mine.
and anime
I owe her,
ideas and even the aesthetic.
but half the world
And
seems to
around
be
the
after her.
halfway point, it turns it all on its
With
head
the
and just
Titans
emotionally
dying
gut
off,
punches you for like 7
living
hours
space
straight.
is running out. That's gonna start wars. And people need weapons to fight wars. That's why they want her. If I can prove Elysium exists, maybe I can stop the war that's coming. But fighting Morag taught me something.
This is
I'm
one of
not
my
strong
favorite
enough.
scenes here. One of my
I can't do
favorite.
this alone.
Tora just dancing.
Mia, you're a driver.
Watch this.
I
Yeet!
really use a companion like you.
Hilarious. Love that scene.
If you wanted.
It's so clean. How he just so nonchalantly does it.
Myth, kid.
Well, Pyra told me that she was born there. Yet here she is. So it must exist. Right?
Your logic is almost as good as Dougal's. Listen, Rex.
Yeah, she told me it has to be
You're
true.
Stupid or just too nice for your own good. But what if
Like how
Pyra's just
Tora
lying?
settled down
What
immediately.
if this is all an act, and one day she turns round and stabs you in the back?
Pyra wouldn't do that.
Of course I wouldn't. I don't have a knife.
You know what? She countered the argument with logic,
Serious.
facts, and reason. There's really no there's no debate to be had there. Like, she doesn't have a knife. Like, easy. Like, there's no debate to be had there.
Emerald
It's just,
core
hey, it's like a
crystal
layup.
sign of the Aegis, huh? Sure, why not? This could
You
be
can't
interesting.
retort that. You can't debate it.
Really?
My lady,
I kind of want to see this Elysium for myself now. Maybe it really does exist.
Yeah, exactly.
It does.
Believe. Believe in the fact that Pyra does not have a knife.
Endless field of green among the clouds, huh?
Well,
If the legends are true, even people like me.
the comedy of Xenoblade 2 is easily the best in the series. Thank you, I've been saying that for years. It's so good. Because it's used effectively, in my opinion. Though I'm a big fan of comedy overall. Like, if you have good comedy in a game, you're probably going to keep me around for a while.
I'm sorry.
But again, like,
Did I
take
wrap
that
it too
scene
tightly?
just by itself. How they
It's
use
fine.
comedy in that
I'm
scene to
fine,
break up
see?
the pace.
I can swing it like this and it doesn't even...
Sometimes it's hit or miss, but for the most part, it's really good. I'm kind of easy to please when it comes to
I
comedy.
knew it.
Like, most of the jokes in 2 land for me.
I feel much better now.
Like, even if they don't, like, elicit a laugh, like,
sure
it
that's
at
Mia's
least puts a
poultice
smile on
doing
my
its job.
face.
Thanks.
Like, I'm not one to, like, laugh at, like, every joke, but it will entertain me.
Pyra,
Then again, you, like,
Yeah,
juxtapose that previous scene
are you okay?
I'm fine.
with this scene, which is one of the
It's
most
just a scratch.
Hey,
well-designed scenes to develop these two's relationship. An overall, like, emotional state going into the future here.
Thank you, Rex.
Because
No
scenes
worries.
like this are, like,
Least I
so
can do.
important. Because if you want a person, if you want a player to really care about a cast of characters,
there,
you have
well
to
done.
make them think that they're more than just a
How's that?
character. You have to give that character emotion,
Looks good.
desires, wants, likes, dislikes.
Rex?
You have to make them feel real. And a scene like this just humanizes these two characters, which you want to do because these are your two main characters.
Oh. Yeah? I guess they are.
And, like, you can say what you want about Rex's voice actor and, like, his overall quality. I think it's pretty good. Like, a scene like that, he nailed it, in my opinion. And how he's, like, trying to play it, like, kind of awkwardly. It works. I genuinely think it works. The only fault I really have with the voice actor is when he tries to yell.
So beautiful.
When he tries to yell, I don't really believe it until like near the end of the game. He gets better as the game goes on.
That's probably
But when he's not
really
yelling, I
clever.
love Rex's VA. It just fits
no,
and it works
what?
for each
I
scene.
didn't mean it like that. You're just, really good at making fires.
Oh yeah, job done. Yeah, like you rub some 2 pieces of wood together, job done, easy.
It's what I do.
Son of a! I want to get that as a thumbnail. That's good enough. That's good too. There we go. I keep forgetting I have to be on the lookout for thumbnails. So, wrong thumbnail. It's like a half a second difference. The world tree in the background. Chapter 2, Aptitude. Also, I will say this. I think Xenoblade 2, like how they do these like chapter screens, is so good. It works so well in terms of like wrapping up a scene. And like giving you this like direct feeling of like progression in the story. Okay, well everybody, again, level 13, level 13, level 65. We gotta go to an inn expeditiously. Rex's VA nails the whole cheeky kid vibe. Exactly! Like, he nails it. Like, does he have his faults? Yeah, sure. But I feel like what he does well, it makes up for it, in my opinion. Which is, honestly, Rex's VA overall is a good microcosm of the game as a whole, in my opinion. Like, sure, the game has its faults. But the strengths, like, where the VA shines, where the game shines overall, more than makes up for it, in my opinion. Chapter 3, Our Own War. Ah, yes, the Vandam Pain Power Hour. Let's go. Under the sea, under the sea. Down where it's better, down where it's wetter, take it from me. Going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship.
Welcome home, Jin.
Also, there's just something about the character of Jin that really gravitated for me. Like, I love this character so much. Especially with Torna. Like, Torna was... I said it before, Torna is the perfect prequel.
Sure.
Prequel.
You say that once it's all over and done with. It's easy to act smug when hindsight...
I freaking love Abrona.
I'm shaking to my core.
Yeah, the other two.
I love how she bounces off of Akos.
And my beloved sister is out hunting, as always. I'm sure she'll
Like, the Torna overall, the Torna group overall is a really good, like, cast of villains. Or antagonists.
Not sure we can use all of those core crystals, though.
Do we know where
And I freaking love Malus as a character. I need to make a video about Malus and why he's just so good as a character.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he's not just the, I want to kill everyone trope. He's so much more than that, but they do it so subtly that I love how they do it.
Perhaps they're on their way out of Gormod itself. Oh, and...
What?
It seems a certain shipment has set out.
I do think it's mostly due to some bad voice direction that a lot of Rex's screams are butchered, like even in the Graham's fake out death, his pain scream is actually good. Yeah, exactly. Like, 95% of the time when it comes down, when I don't like a VA's performance, I will probably blame the direction more than anything.
By the way,
because, in my opinion, if you got hired for the role, you're probably good.
Yes.
But, like, especially when it just comes down to screams, like, that's probably just the voice direction. And that they didn't want to do, like, multiple takes. That's all it comes down to for me. Most of the time. Like, I'm not an expert in the field or anything. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I could be wrong. I could be. I just feel that's more likely than the alternative. Because I know Rex's VA is good because he has so many great scenes in 2. Every character in this game does. It's one of the reasons that I have never done a JP playthrough of Xenoblade 2. Just because, for me, like, when I hear a character's voice for the first time, or if I get attached to a character or a game, I associate the voice with the character. So I associate all the characters in Xenoblade 2 with the English VA's performance. So even if they're not all like equal in terms of quality, they fit for me.
What's that?
A Cloud Sea compass.
The antagonists of this game put Xenoblade 1 to shame.
The Cloud Sea.
I prefer 2's,
And this.
but I feel like Xenoblade 1's antagonists go for a different idea.
Amathatober 5th, 4058.
4058!
Okay. So now we put the date in. See?
Oh, this is very clever.
Looks like Gormott is the closest country to the World Tree right now.
All we need is a ship.
The army has every ship in.
Like, I really like Agiel as a character, personally.
We're kind of stuck.
Seems that way.
Sorry, I'm no use.
Metalface is like, okay.
I know. But I'm all out of ideas.
Rex needs ship. Tora have good idea.
I like Zanza solely because of Shulk at the very end.
Gormott Titan's bum. Old friend
Also, I kind of like what
Tora's
the whole story was Zanza.
Umon. Maybe he help if we tell him what's what.
Sure, it's worth a shot.
Yeah, and same person in that
keep
one
going.
Discord I mentioned before with the whole, like, how Xenoblade 2 handles tropes. With Xenoblade 1, they tackled, like, not subtly, but they never said the word Gnosticism. But it's like this whole idea of multiple levels of gods. Like how you have, like, this fake god who thinks they're the real god. But there's actually, like, a god above them that's actually, the real deal. And that's kind of like what Xenoblade 1 tackles overall. Mouse's VA is the absolute GOAT. Not only is most of his scenes super well done, but he also... in Thomas the Tank Engine? Oh my god! Now I cannot... Okay, all I can think about is like any scene from Thomas the Tank Engine and just hearing like one of the trains saying, "He just became the Aegis' driver!" Like, Malice is such a good character. He just really is. Oh my god, I'm about to go to a beautiful place in this game. I love Gormott, like, I really do. Like, it's probably my favorite Titan in all of Xenoblade 2. Like, I don't know, it just... The whole aesthetic of, like, the grassy, foresty area, I always vibed with that. And it's just, the whole scale of it is just so beautiful. I am not kidding, he legit was. I believe you, make no mistake about it, I believe you. I just find that hilarious. Okay, now what we need... I need a freaking inn. Like, expeditiously. We need to go to Abel's Fountain. Now. Quickly, even. Here we go. Also, like, Mallow's at the end of the game. Oh my god, he's so good. Where's the end? It's over here. Rip Sigil. Don't mind me, people who, like, fashion the canteen. I'm just here, like, jump on your food, on your tables. Get over here. Okay, 13. We'll stick with 13. Let's go all the way down to 13. There we go. In fact, let's go down to 12. Let's go down to 12. Nice and so. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Gormott is definitely the most majestic Titan when it comes to being lively, but Tantal is my personal favorite. Oh my god, Tantal is so good. Because of the whole icy vibe in the music. Like, the music of Xenoblade 2, like, oh my god. Music of Xenoblade in general. But Xenoblade 2, especially with the zone themes. Oh, it's so good. Like, this song right here. Check out the Forgotten Waste. Sounds great. Why exactly? Why? I mean, I don't know. If there's anything, just let's go and see what it's like. But you don't want to go? I mean, I can go. I'm down for it. I'm not opposed to it. I also like Turtles. Xenoblade 2 made me appreciate them. I always love Turtles, personally. And the fact that Zeke, who's one of my favorite characters, has a pet, like, turtle. Love it. First of all, I gotta bash this dude's brains in. The amount of times I've wiped to this dude. Not today. The amount of times I've wiped to that one dude alone. That's cathartic for me. But like, oh my god, when Xenoblade 2 gets right, it's just the whole scale of being on the Titan, right? Like, look at Gormott. Like, with all the greenery down here. Like, oh my god. I'm a sucker for, like, giant scale visuals like that. I just really am. Like, it's a really good way to make me just, like, love our world, is just make it big. I love it when a game, when, like, a zone is, like, able to make me not realize that it's a game zone. Like, make me not think that it was designed for a game. But, like, make it larger than life. That's one of the things I really love about Breath of the Wild and, like, Genshin Impact. And, like, yeah, like, mechanically, there's not as much to do say, say, a Ubisoft game. In terms of their open world. But, it makes me feel like I'm in an open world far more effectively than one with a bunch of checklists. Or a bunch of things scattered across the map that I feel compelled to have to do. Like, with this, it's just so relaxing to be in. I don't mind slower paced games. And I don't mind slower paced, like, exploration, that kind of stuff. You just gotta do it right. Oh yeah, Zeke's VA confirmed that his favorite ship was Zeke and Dromog. Oh my god, I never thought of that. Huh. Now I kind of want to see a heart-to-heart with those two. That'd be kind of funny. I mean, that is a good dynamic to have. Where the hell am I going? I'm trying to go up here. Right? Oh, wait a minute. No, I remember now. I remember. No, I remember. I remember. No, it's you have to go on like this giant log over here. No, I remember this. So, like a freaking Meatloaf song. It's all coming back to me now. Jump down here. Oh, come on! Oh, wow, they actually lived that. Huh. Well, come on. Work with me here. Come on, Vex. Jump, man, jump. Okay, hold on. We can do this. Myth was a little too much for him. That's funny. I think for the name, for like both playthroughs I did, I picked Mithra. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did that for playthrough 1. Like when I first beat the game back when it came out. I'm pretty sure I picked Mithra. I could have picked Pyra. Just because I'm like, for the story, maybe? I don't remember though. I think I picked Mithra. I know I picked Mithra the last time. He's a Pyra enjoyer.
What have we here?
It amazes me how, like with YouTube, right? Like they have this thing with like you can like research. No, it was TikTok.
Wow, world has many amazing places.
I think I'm misremembering something. I'm pretty sure like Pyra and Mithra are so like high research results though. For, like Xenoblade as a whole. Like, actually, I think I can, like, look this up. Yeah, who cares? But it says something about Xenoblade 2 as a whole, where, like, the character's just so well-loved, even after, like, 5 years. I feel like Xenoblade 3 helped with that, but still. Oh my god, that heart-to-heart's hilarious, if I remember. I have to get over there, though. Oh, collection point, mine. Dibs. Now, we gotta get all the way over to Uvaya. Oh, I forgot. You know, Uvaya's, like, probably the zone when, like, before I go there and after I go there, I'm like, yeah, it was okay. When I'm in there, though, like, Uvaya has, like, an entire vibe all of its own. Like, the colors, the Sophronia trays, seeing the light come out from, like, the tops of the Titan. It's so beautiful. Like, every zone in Xenoblade 2 is, like, a picture that's just been painted. It's so beautiful. That's one of the things Xenoblade always gets right, is the overall zone design. I think you can just like see that like body part of the Titan over there.
and arrived.
All in one piece.
God, I cannot wait to start Xenoblade X on the channel. Like, I really hope my HDMI works with my, like, Wii U, and my Wii U still works. Because some of those zones in Xenoblade X, I legitimately think the zone design team for Monolith did some of their best work with Xenoblade X. That world is so pretty to look at. Ah, yes, now to meet this dude.
Hello? Uman! Uman! Where is Uman?
Hey, Uman, we gotta get a ship off of you.
Who is that?
I called dibs already, so it's mine.
Noisy while I do my work. Tora, this big surprise.
Long time no see, Uncle Pon.
Yes, long time. About 1 whole year?
Yes, about that.
Just something about the way he said that.
Very big.
As if it wasn't long enough.
Tora.
Yes, Tora not Little Pon anymore.
And Tora have lots of sidekicks.
Rex and friends are not Tora's sidekicks. They are real friends, Umon. Rex, meet Uncle Pon, Umon. He did great research with Grampy Pon. He is great builder of ships.
Hello.
Greetings.
At your service. I see. Tora's friends. Tora has lots of friends.
Like how he's in disbelief. Like, how do you have friends? Oh my god!
Well, Tora, did you need...
Honestly, it makes more sense to pick Mithra since she's the one who opened up to Rex and finally showed her true self. I think that's one of the reasons I prefer Mithra.
A ship.
Is because, yes, like, Pyra's, like, relationship with Rex is really strong at the beginning, but they go in, like, overdrive with Mithras in, like, the back half of the game.
Oh,
Tora's a real chonker. Tora's, like, massive for a Nopon. Like, dude's got height to him as well.
Spend all the gold on artificial blade. Tora flat broke. Like
I will say, Tora is my favorite Nopon. By far.
I wanted to go on a little boaty jaunt.
He not only creates artificial blades, he creates Poppy, Poppy Elf, Poppy Cutie, and Poppy Cutie Pie. Then creates Origin and literally saves 2 universes. The dude hard carries the entire Xenoblade universe.
We can hardly tell him what happened in Torrigoth, can we?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
So long as we get a boat out of this.
Yeah, look, at this point we'll do anything for a boat. Like, if you need me to, I'll go full Mallows.
My name is Poppy. Pleased to meet Uncle Pon.
Yes, this it. This pretty mighty. Tora take after Grumpy Pon indeed. Oh, well, how can I refuse?
Those giant ears that the Nopon have, all I can think about whenever I see them is just how useful they would be to have.
What is problem?
Like, imagine how comfortable they must be in, like, winter. Oh, I could use a scarf, let me just use my ears.
You see,
like, absolutely
not
broken.
Quite ready just yet. Not much left to do, but work stop because no building parts.
Well, the good news is I have a plethora of building parts.
Correct. But that is big problem. Big
Tor's done more than most MCs could. He's done more than pretty much every MC in the series. And mind you, one of them created a freaking universe.
Just as you say, friend.
Actually, 2 of them did. Yeah, 2 MCs created, like, recreated universes.
You borrow.
Thank you. Come on, everyone.
Another one with a legit god.
Yay! Let's go find ship ingredients.
And Tora is still, by far, the most useful character. He carries this series on his back. Says active quest. What do we need to do? Easy! Diamond Oak? Ah, I don't have everything. Okay, well. Gormont. Where we gotta go for this? Where's my Diamond Oak? Not Professor Oak. Where? Hello? Oh my god, it's up there. I remember this freaking climb. Okay. We gotta go all the way up to this freaking tree to get this. Let's go, Piva. Oh my god. I always get lost here. Okay, this could be an issue. I gotta find my way back up this freaking Turkin tree. I know where we gotta go. Oh god. I am pretty sure we gotta like climb the root system. Like, I'm pretty sure that's the play here. Either that or we go around. Also weirdly cool because he isn't scared to fight against anyone, not even Artifice Ion scared him. Yeah, he's got the bravery of Goku. He's got, like, the mechanical know-how of Jimmy Neutron.
Hey, look what I found!
And dude's got the durability of freaking Kid Buu. He's absolutely broken. Was literally shield bombing a mech that could destroy the world. Like, I'm just saying. I don't know what the dude ate for breakfast. But he clearly ate his Wheaties. I'm pretty sure that you put him against, like, an NFL linebacker, he'll go through the dude. Tova's just built different. Different. And again, his intellect is like off the freaking chart. Like, how do you create a device to essentially deconstruct and reconstruct two separate universes, like, by yourself? Like, how do you manage that? Like, Jesus. Like, think of it. It took, like, all of human history, as well as a genius in the form of Klaus, to be able to split the universe in two. Tora, by himself, was just like a little bit of like helping, like finding out what the hell the other world consisted of to begin with. Not only devised a way to communicate between worlds, but also found a way to deconstruct an entire world twice to its base atoms, turn it into raw information, and then reconstruct it. Like, what the... He ate them tasty sausages. He really did. I don't know what the hell is in those. But clearly I needed them for my college midterms. Like, you know how broken I would have been if I had, like, tasty sausages? It would have been the easiest, like, A+ of my life. Okay, can I pick this up now, please? Thank you. Diamond Oak. Now he's got to go back. Oh, my God. Okay, I am missing the teleport instantly to the quest location button that I had in 3. Oh, there's a heart-to-heart here. Let's go do that.
We're here.
Like, Torva's intellect is actually busted. Like how every other Nopon is disgusted of sausages in Xenoblade 2, while Tora and the Nopon Oxage love them. Yeah, actually, you know what? Hold on. Jmulls Gaming fan theory. Tora is the Nopon Oxage. Or he's the Nopon Oxage's son or father. It's one of the two. Actually, no, he has a data pod. So the Oxage is his son. He taught, or his apprentice. He taught the Oxage everything he knew.
We're back here.
Maybe tasty sausages are the key to godhood. Yeah, that's all Zanza actually needed to do at the end of the day, was just have the tasty sausage. Dude overthought that entire scenario.
This is where my whole adventure with Rex really began.
Like a whole 5 hours ago.
Oh, right.
It kind of began on the
The
ship.
spot where you and Rex washed up.
Though we only made it here thanks to Gramps' efforts.
And those efforts are the reason I'm like this now.
Haha.
If you stayed that big, you couldn't exactly travel with us. I'd say you're just right.
If I was my old self, I'd be able to carry you anywhere.
Yeah, we can just fly to the world tree.
Well, anywhere within reason. The world tree would be pushing it.
Okay, never mind.
Amazing! So how long it take you to get to Argentum from here?
At the current separation, let's see, about 10 days travel.
10 days!
That long?
You do it faster than that or you taste the whip, is what I'm hearing.
Of course, that's not what I mean. But that's like 3 or 4 days by boat.
Gramps is like what I call a support character, where he doesn't really have a giant character arc by himself. What he does is he makes other characters better, like Rex. He helps like spearhead a lot of Rex's emotional development and maturity throughout the game.
My apologies.
What are your thoughts on the theory that Rex and other Leftherians are the descendants of Adam? I'm pretty sure that's been confirmed. Like, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm pretty sure they later on in the game they at least like hint towards that. Like, I was always convinced of that. At least when if it was only a theory, like I became convinced of that right away. Like, I don't know if he's a descendant of everybody there, but like we know he went to Leftheria, and we know he basically like designed the entire location to like protect the third sword.
True enough.
I thought it was ambiguous. It might be, and I might just misremembering it.
Well, I think you are adorable like this. I like.
Well, that's very kind of you, Pyra.
We're making Gramps feel welcome.
Tell me, Rex, do you ever wish I was in my old form?
I think you better like this.
Better like this.
Oh, you prefer me this way?
Yeah, you look like a Digimon.
It's cool to have you riding on my back for a change. Just hearing you encourage me from behind really sets my heart.
See, I love this heart-to-heart as well. Like, with the voice acting, this is why I love voice acting so much in the heart-to-hearts. With this scene, you get so much emotional relationship development between Rex and Gramps and the crew as a whole.
And when you were big, we couldn't just, you know...
Like, he really connects with everyone here.
Together. I like being able to stay close.
Also, Rex says everything perfectly here.
You look rather pleased, Deserta.
If I were to be honest, Rex's helmet...
I'm sorry, who looks like a Digimon? Gramps. Like, you cannot tell me this dude's not gonna say, Digivolution! Gramps, Digivolve too!
Not to mention the jolting and bumping and bouncing around.
Like, dude looks like he Digivolves into Agumon or something. Does a pose like Adam, I'm a fake? Yeah, no. I am convinced the Xenoblade 3 DLCs are going to be a bunch of fan service with adult Rex, Shulk, and Noah just being in the same game together. I'm convinced that's what it is. I joined, the first thing I hear is that he looks like a Digimon. He does, though, look! Like, you put him, like, right in, like, a Digimon poster, the dude fits.
Perhaps this was actually a good thing.
I'm sorry about the jolting. Looks like I've got to get used to this situation.
You
too.
can't tell me that if you put him next to the Digimon from Digimon Tamers, it's like basically a rabbit that digivolves into the form that has like chain guns for hands, which is objectively cool. He would not fit. He looks like he's like the pre-evolved form of that.
That's all right, Rex.
I mean, you're not wrong. That's all I'm saying.
I shall endeavor to become ever more reliable.
Either that or he's a Kirby offshoot in Yu-Gi-Oh! One that like grew limbs. And when you first met him, he did undigivolve. Exactly. And at the end of the game, he digivolves exactly when you need to.
Actually, if you're planning on nagging me constantly, maybe I'll pass.
I wouldn't want to have Dromac's nagging voice in my ear all the time either.
Speak for yourself.
Cheeky sods.
Cheeky sods. The real Gramps. The right stuff! Okay, now how we gotta go all the way back. Not to Cali, but to this freaking place. Where we gotta go here? Over here. Spoilers for people who haven't played this.
Off we go.
Yeah, maybe I should avoid spoilers. I kind of thought it was like covered with the fact it was a New Game Plus playthrough, but maybe it would be smart to avoid spoilers. At least for this game. Pretty sure Rex and his founder statue has dual anchor shots on his gauntlet, so imagine Rex just grappling around like it's not. Oh my god, if there's like a movement mechanic where he can like move around like Spider-Man or AOT, I'm just saying it's a wrap. Greatest game ever. Spider-Rex, I need it. Oh, I have a need now. A mighty need. Wait, this is a new game plus. Yeah, I wonder if YouTube just like cut it off from the title. Like, it's possible. I think they like do that to a certain number of characters. So Titan swam off with a rumbly tummy. So friends must go and fight Titan. I gotta find. Oh yeah, I forgot I have to like find this dude. I know where he is. I know exactly where he is. This is a new game plus playthrough. Hold on. I think I should show you something. Yeah. Let's just say I kind of like this game. I'm just bad with it. Oh, okay, no problem. Yeah, actually, no, because I don't want to like create confusion for people who actually haven't played the game before. I'm just gonna like spell it out in the title. Like that's probably a good call. Hold on, we just do that. New game plus. Okay, if I can actually spell plus, that'd be great. That was a calamity of errors right there. It's almost like it's at the beginning of the area of the game, yeah. It's gotta go all the way back. They pull you back in. You think you're out, and they pull you back in. All the way back here. In my first playthrough, I got Cosmos around Tantal, but was new to the game and accidentally reset my save. Oof! Who the hell? Oh, I got a TikTok comment. Never mind. In my first playthrough, I think I got daggers relatively early. I don't think I got anyone that was actually busted.
Is it nighttime already?
Cosmos was my last play that I ever got. Oh yeah, I had to go to High Tide. I forgot. Grinding for Cosmos. When I say that I grinded this poor freaking cow thing in Torrigoth for like maybe 10 to 20 hours. I grinded that jabroni.
Shall we?
I had everything set to maximize legendary cores. Like, oh my, it was a grind. Like, I think I just threw on like a trash taste playlist and I just let it rip. Like, I'm pretty sure that's like what I did. Why is Rex level 12? Get back to 14. Get the hell back down here. I didn't know she was good until like a year later. I saw someone get Cosmos when he had Vandam in the party. Oh. Very similar to Cosmos. Yeah, now that you say that, I can see that.
Did you have a restful sleep?
The thing is, you're not going to be able to see Cosmos on this account for a little bit because I have her on Zeke. So when we get Zeke, we'll have Cosmos as well. Xenoblade 2 is my first Xenoblade game. It's a good Xenoblade to start on, in my opinion. Like 1 and 2, you can start on either one, honestly. I started with X technically, but I never finished X. I beat 2 though, relatively close to launch. I don't know how some people like get so lucky and got like Cosmos so very early on. Because not only does Cosmos by himself have a low rarity, but at the end, you don't get like any pity for her. I was watching Nicobe's playthrough and he got Cosmos at Indult. Oh my god. Like, oh my god.
Easy peasy.
Cosmos was literally my last blade I ever got. My last, well, besides like, you know, Elma. But was literally like the last of the gacha blades I got. Like, it took me 200 hours. Let me put it that way. Actually, no. This is an even better way to put it. That time played is because of Cosmos. Because I did a playthrough of Xenoblade 2, my first one. I beat the game. I did a New Game Plus playthrough, beat the game again, and I never got Cosmos. Until, like, the end game after my second playthrough. Where I'm like, I'm getting every blade. I'm just doing it, and I did. I managed to do it. Poppymos. You didn't even know that Cosmos was in the game. I'm known among my friends for my luck. Yeah. All my gacha luck is in Genshin Impact. Nowhere else. Absolutely nowhere else. It's only specifically in Genshin Impact every now and then. I think I got Zenobia early on, though. That if I had a lucky pull, I think it was Zenobia. I think I got her in my first playthrough. I'm trying to remember who I got first and foremost. Ooh, who did I get first and foremost? I don't remember who I got first, but I got Daggers early on. Who else? Hey, I got Vok early on. I got Godfrey early on. I think I got Vale early on as well. I got a zombie, like, immediately. She was, like, one of my first. I remember that. I got Sheba early on as well. Same with Ursula. I got Finch, like, immediately. I think Finch was my first one. If I recall, I think Finch was my first. My first rare was Adenine. That's a pretty good one to get, to be fair. If I recall correctly, I think Harold was a gacha roll, and I think I got her, like, around Indol as well. Not Indol, but Tantal. Funnily enough, Dahlia was one of my last ones. I did not get her till late game. You got Dromok early on? Hey, true. Rock has no gender? Ah, okay, thanks. Let's see. I love a zombie's aesthetic. Her quests are freaking hilarious. Like how everyone is just, like, consistently blown away by her strength. Like, it's legitimately hilarious. From the Shrine of Tantal, that's right. Yeah. I couldn't remember it was that or a gacha roll. I couldn't remember if that was a heart-to-heart or not.
What will we find?
Harold's, like, Blade Quest, though, was, like, really good. I really enjoyed that one. She did run off at a very inopportune time for me. You have to make a blood sacrifice to her? Oh, yeah! Here we go. I think daggers carried me through, like, a lot of my early game. I used them quite a bit, if I remember. Okay, well, off to Uriah.
So now we borrow Uncle Pond's boat.
Thanks, Imon. We owe you.
My headcanon is that Zami and Dagos are siblings. I could see it. My headcanon is that whatever the hell Xenoblade 4 is, that's Dagos' kingdom. Or, like, the next Xenoblade side game we'll get, that will be Dagos' kingdom. Like, that's my headcanon. No, you know what I need? I need a Warriors-style game starring Dagos. That's what I need. Note how I didn't say want. It's not a want, it's not a desire, it's a need. We're sailing away.
So that's the World Tree.
Did no one think of, like, bringing, like, climbing equipment? I don't know, maybe, like, stocking up on supplies. It's, you know, a pretty big climb. I mean, theoretically, we could chop it down, but I'm not sure how efficient that would be.
Following that, and you're a goner.
I don't know, maybe we want to get, like, a piece of rope.
But how do we get over there? Any ideas?
What's your favorite battle quote? Mine is welcome to Axetown, population your face. You know what? Mine... You know what? You just convinced me. I didn't remember that line. But that line is just poetry. Edgar Allan Poe wishes he was as good of a poet as that line. Oh my god, Ophion. So badass.
Ophi who?
Oh, hit him with the Ophi Who! Hit him with the Who Omega Lol. I like how he specifically waited to drop the Who on Ophion before he turned around.
It can't be.
That plays when you use a level 4 special with an axe blade on Zeke. Oh. See, I've always played as Rex. I always have played as Rex. I don't really ever play as anyone else. Oh, that could be something I do for the playthrough. I could do that. I could do that. Well, I had been playing as Zeke near the end of my last playthrough, mainly because of Cosmos. Like, I got this character, I'm definitely using her. Hi, Uriah. The size of Uriah. Is that an eyeball?
Is that
Uriah's Titan?
I do hope we get Xenoblade 2 Definitive Edition someday. I will not be surprised if we don't get that in, like, 2024.
This is not good.
Thanks, Rex. I thought it was an amazing situation to be in, being swallowed by a whale. You know, it ended well for Pinocchio. Ended well for Kratos. Ended well for Sora in Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, this is what I want to do in my freaking Halloween. Get swallowed up, get vored by a freaking whale. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to have transpire today. Oh yeah, it's a stellar situation to be in. Going straight down the gullet of this thing. I love how you can see the silhouette of the teeth. It's such a nice touch. I don't want to know what the hell that liquid is. I don't want to know. We don't have to question it. We can just move on. Just don't drink the water.
Anybody?
Xenoblade 2 feature connected. If they did that, oh my god.
You hurt?
No, I'm fine.
Rex, did you have to attach the light bulb to your waist? Did you have to do that?
Looks
Like you couldn't like hold it or something? Like maybe like a strap to your forehead or something? Put it there? No.
Find ourselves in the belly of the beast.
We had to go with belly button lightsaber, huh?
This is the inside of the Orion Titan. Look.
Give English lip sync. Oh my god, if they did that.
This not nice place.
Is that how we're
Don't worry, the liquid is just water. Yeah, that's what concerns me.
Everyone, shouldn't we try to get
I love the leaves that are just falling here. Like how like bright they are.
Yeah. Can't hang around here for sure.
I don't know, we could like start a life here. Have an overall good time here.
Puppy sees something over there.
Yeah, I see it too, a cave. My question is, what's down that cave? Because we're clearly inside of something.
Something is flickering over there.
It can flicker all in one. I don't want to go down this thing's esophagus.
You say? Some kind of ghost, maybe?
Don't do that movement with that light bulb.
Nia, you're not scared, surely?
Don't talk nonsense, Rex. I'm not a kid.
You're scared. At last, something Nia's scared of.
He sees the opening, he's going in for the kill.
Hey, where's Pyra?
What?
Lost the time, actually. We actually never see her again. Caves is down the cave. I'm just concerned about what the cave actually is.
Pyra!
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's the big
Poor Rex.
Don't wander off.
Poor Rex. Just gets bullied so consistently in this game.
Taking a look around.
He tries to dish it back, but he does bully even more. She noticed.
Oh, nothing.
Oh, Titan's foot.
We're not going to ignore the fact she just created a Sengun, right?
Poppy can help too.
Just turns on the light bulbs in her eyes.
Now even more brighter.
Like how proud she was, and like she did like the most proud stance she could.
I wish I could say the same for old Dromark here.
Apologies, my
Hey,
lady.
can we stop roasting my boy?
See? Not so scary.
Dromok
we can actually
gets
see.
like no respect in this game. Absolutely no respect. I need like a Tokyo Jungle style game, but with Dromok only. What are those things on the wall? What are those? I hope to God they're taste buds. And not like something else. Oh, God. Great Maw Rapids. Yeah, lovely. I love to be in a place called the Great Maw.
Come out, come out.
I don't know what that rock is or what it consists of. I have many questions here. Many. A plethora, even.
What have we here?
Xenoblade 2 Future Connected would probably be the story of Nia and what happened in New Allrest. Maybe even showing us how Nia and Rex ended up in the photo of Xenoblade 2. I mean, I think I know how they ended up in that photo. I don't know if you want to know. I don't know if they're gonna like make that into the plot line. I don't know. They might like up the rating of the game. Windpipe Deeps. Oh my God, we're gonna do some DPS. Mad Deeps. Almost set him on fire. Yeah, she like almost like in. Thank God, right? Like we're not in the stomach with a bunch of gas in it and stuff like that. And she did not like just turn this entire area into a giant bloody inferno. Like we are at least like safe against that. Jump over here. Oh my God, level 18. Can I actually fight these things? I'm only level 12. Okay. Xenoblade 2 directed Definitive Edition. You gotta change that line. That line specifically, $60. I'll give it to you immediately if you change that one battle line. Thanks, Torva. No, I was gonna like swallow it. Gullet Pass. Like, I mean, the Sophronia trees are just so gorgeous. Oh my God.
There's some kind of dim.
Like, how do you go from how beautiful Gormott was to Uriah? Like, oh my God.
Bet that'll be the light filtering through.
So the Titan must be above the clouds now.
I dare say.
If we can make it to the source of the light, maybe we'll find a way out of here.
I know a way out. I just don't know if you want to go out that way. My boy! Van Damme, let's go! Best character, let's go! Dude gets absolutely rolled in 2 different games.
Looks like a bunch of mushes I ain't seen yet.
Van Damme is such a good character.
Ending up in a Titan's guts like this.
Yeah, well. Quick question, do you think Mio is Nia's daughter? I wasn't convinced of it until I did Nia's Ascension quest. The GOAT. The absolute GOAT.
Huh? What rumors?
This guy whose name is too big to fit in the health bar. Look, you're not wrong. Look, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it, but you're not wrong.
She'd show up with a pencil-neck shrimp like you for a driver, though.
Van Damme technically dies in the beginning of Xenoblade 1 during the Mechon attack too. He was in Xenoblade 1? Oh my God. I have to use voice text? Hey, no worries. Like, I know what you're saying. Don't worry. It's not an issue.
Come on, boy. Hand her over to a grown-up.
This crap is getting old. Leave her alone.
Van Damme, you're about to get a one-shot.
I like that. You, Zuo, you take care of the others. I want to squash the kid.
He's gonna die in the box on a Xenoblade 4? Oh no. Like, just with each Xenoblade game, he progressively dies closer to the start of the game. Like, Xenoblade 7, like, the starting screen is literally just him getting stabbed repeatedly. He was called Vanguard in Xenoblade 1. Oh. His strength is so powerful it exceeds in the in-game menus. He was in Xenoblade X? Oh. I don't remember that. Though it's been a long freaking time since I played X. I haven't even beaten X. Oh, hey, okay, so we might be a little underleveled. Like, that might be a thing. Van Damme is the Sid of the Xenoblade games. He unironically is. Okay, so...
Don't push yourself too hard.
Don't push myself. I'm 8 levels low. Okay, well. Well, Rex, if you would please so nice and kind and just, you know. Ow. Okay. Go back to level 1. Oof. He's a pretty major character in EXO. I've never been. Is that Van Damme? I know who you're talking about. He's the freaking general. Oh, yeah. I always thought that dude was Hulk Hogan or someone. Yeah, no, that's totally Van Damme. Yeah, you're right. Oh, my God. How did I never make that connection? Oh, my God. I'm getting sloppy. There are Van characters in Xenogears and Xenosaga. I want to get into those games so badly, but I don't think I have a way to play them. Yes, I would like to go to freaking Apple's Fountain, please. Thank you.
That was a slog.
Yeah, okay, well, let's level up a little bit. We're going to go up to level 20. Actually, no, we'll go up to level 18. Level 18's all we need. Short rest. Nice.
I'm getting better.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we're getting better. Oh, yeah, there we go. Level 18, beautiful. Oh, good, we got a bot. Nah, that's just a bot. They like to come in. I tend to find, like, a lot of those, like, bots love to, like, go to, like, smaller channels. And just, like, spam stuff like that. Normally, the YouTube, like, auto detection is good enough to, like, to get them out, at least for regular videos. But for, like, live streams, I have to do it. My last text is from a bot. Yeah, I know. Like, if you go to, like, my, like, deleted comments tab on, like, YouTube, it's, like, all those bots is in response to the bot. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I saw in the corner of my eye, like, the chat go a little too fast. I'm like, huh, wait a minute. It's a little bit suspect. Okay, to Gullet Pass. Yeah, normally YouTube just, like, snuffs them out, but for live streams, I have to do it manually. It only happened a couple of times for the live streams, funnily enough.
Let's rest a spell.
Okay, Van Damme, back to round 3. Third time's the charm. You're about to get absolutely freaking Vic-rolled. Get over here. Boom. Oh, yeah, here we go. You know what? Mithra, get out here. Oh, yeah, now we're cooking with oil. Elmo, let's go. Here we go. Gravity time. Boom. Beautiful. Time for a little bit of a black abyss. Beautiful. Boom. One down. Now we go full RuneScape here. Chop down the U tree. Rolling smash. Let's go. Time for Zuo. Come on. Telos, let's go. Boom! By the way, do you know how to unlock the YouTube post feature? By the way, you have to get to 500 subscribers. I only managed to unlock it recently. You have to get like 500 subscribers and it'll take about a week for it to unlock.
Huh? Something feels different.
How do you think Riki and Tora would react or would interact if they ever met? I don't know. It'd be a pretty interesting interaction.
We'll show you what me and Pyra are made of.
I feel like Tora is like taking this far more of a serious character than Riki, so it'd probably just be more comedic relief than anything. Though I find it hilarious if like Riki like teaches Tora how to be a father or something. I think that would be hilarious. Yo, he's unloading.
I can't supply power this fast.
Skill issue. Get good.
Nowhere left to run. Eat this.
Imagine if we accidentally killed Van Damme here.
Huh?
Playtime's over. Take this. Ha! If you're a driver, you're a new one for sure. drivers.
But I have it. I only have like 56 subscribers.
We
Huh.
borrow our blade's energy.
I don't know. Maybe you got like.
Channel it into
I don't know how
our
old your
weapons,
account is. Maybe like
and let rip
grandfathered in. I'm not
hard.
sure.
But you gotta
But like
be
I know for
careful.
me, I had to get to
There's a
500
limit to it.
subscribers.
If you go in all bull-headed like that,
Tora
kid,
teaches Riki mechanics.
even the
I need to
Aegis
see
of
a
yours
scene
is
of
gonna
Riki
run out of
like trying to
energy
like fix a
before
robot or
long.
something.
What?
People hated the fact that Xenoblade 2 looked like an anime game. Yeah, that's one of the main critiques I've seen. Like that in the gacha system for Xenoblade 2.
Firm?
Come on. I'll treat you to some grub.
God, I love
As
Vandam.
Thanks for letting me take a whack.
Beats the holy hell out of you, then offers you food and drink. I love him.
Just then, I realized while we were fighting,
You suck.
I sensed from the very start that he didn't mean us any real harm.
Okay, then maybe clue me in.
He sure is a strange.
Dude wiped me twice. He definitely meant harm. Riki teaches Tora parenthood. Tora teaches Riki mechanics. That'd be funny. I think I'm younger than you based on the sound of your voice. Maybe, I don't know. I don't really like to disclose information like that. Also, my voice is like dry as hell right now because I kind of ran out of water near me. Normally my voice is kind of like lower like this. Normally, but sometimes when I'm just talking, I forget and I kind of go higher. Like this. I don't know, my voice is kind of weird like that. It's so weird to think that Riki is older than Tora. Yeah, it's one of the funniest things about Riki in Xenoblade 1, is you think he'd just be like some overzealous kid and something. No, he's like a freaking... No, he's a dad, he has a bunch of like jobs, debt. Debt's like his #1 issue. How long ago did you make your channel? In 6 days, it'll be the 3-year anniversary in 6 days.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Here we are. Welcome to Garfont. Ain't much but a tone.
I made the channel like a little over 3 years ago, but I didn't upload my first video till like November
The
6th
village has a lot of children.
of 2019.
Lots of drivers and blades here too.
We're in the business.
I just love making content, honestly.
Dispatching drivers and blades.
Like, I'm still a small channel, but I
world.
just enjoy,
Most
you know,
of the
making
kids are
content.
war orphans. Took 'em in while on the job.
I love talking about games. It's a good outlet for me.
Take them under your wing.
Just till they're able to make it by themselves.
Some of them might grow up to be drivers, like ourselves.
Freaking Vandam, I
But
love
then
this
others
dude.
might become tailors.
Doesn't matter what they want to do with their lives. We leave it up to them to decide.
Aye, us justice busters just want to help.
Good eggs, huh?
You said it. I've been called worse. Come on, let's eat.
Who called you
All this
worse?
talk's making
Let me know.
hungry.
I'll find them. Found you recently off the Xenoblade vids. Yeah, the Xenoblade videos have been doing really well. It helps that I like talking about Xenoblade. Like, it really helps. Like, I first got, like, my first, like, push of subscribers, like, a little over a year and a half ago at this point, I think. When I talked about my going from World of Warcraft to Final Fantasy XIV. But recently, the Xenoblade videos have been doing really well for me. And the Halo shorts. Found you yeah, I made my channel over 10 years ago, but I've only been uploading videos a couple of months, so mine is small, and yes, hey. Everybody grows at different rates. There's people that started way later than me and that have blown up. Yeah, YouTube's a weird game like that. I tend to find it best not to compare yourself to others, because that's just a really slippery slope. A lot of times. You gotta focus on you, doing what you like. Food's on the table, don't you worry about the cost. Hell yeah! There we go, that's what I like to see. There's so much negativity towards Xenoblade 2, so it's refreshing to see some different views, because I hold 2 dear to my heart. Like, I'm currently doing a series of my top 10 games of all time, like in celebration of 500 subscribers.
Coming right up.
I will say this, Xenoblade 2 is in the top 5.
So, you fight in wars too, Van Damme?
Like, I love this game.
You got a problem with mercenaries?
Are you trying to get us to join up?
Ha! Shrimps like you, we're not that desperate. Relax.
I don't know. I think one of my videos viewed by a lot of bots. YouTube's algorithm's like really tricky to like figure out.
Rex, you're a salvager, ain't you?
Like, there's so many different factors that goes into it, like thumbnail title, tags,
supplies, right?
the video length,
Fine with that.
click-through rate, watch
I
time,
don't want to get involved with it.
what other videos are doing really well at that moment, because they might like recommend your video afterwards.
For ether stoves. Armies need all these things. That bread you're eating, it's made from ruska flour, supplied by the Ardanian government.
I love this chapter of Xenoblade 2 and just how it like shapes Rex's worldview overall. Like, Van Damme is an excellent teacher and like teaching Rex how the world operates in this world.
Some way or another. Don't you think?
I love Van Damme's VA. He's so good. Like, every aspect of Van Damme's character does exactly what they're supposed to do. His Aussie accent's so good. I am so bad at identifying like the distinction between a British accent and an Aussie accent. I'm just so bad at it.
You're the driver of the Aegis. The whole world's gonna try and scalp you. You realize that?
I love how like Van Damme like kind of takes on like this father figure role for Rex, and just like teaches him all about the world and how he has to view it, and how he has to like grow and mature in order to properly achieve his goals in the end.
Come on, gotta get ready.
Where are we going?
Just follow me, kid.
I was excited for his voice actor to be back in 3, but saddened by the deaths of you and Zero. Yeah, no kidding. Like, they got rolled immediately. I felt so bad. Like, hell yeah, Van Damme's back! Oh no, Van Damme's back! And in 3, he's a father. Oh yeah. He said to follow him, but I'm not seeing it anywhere. What an annoying old guy. Can we just, like, all agree, like, of all the characters in Xenoblade 2, Nia is the most likely to throw out an okay boomer? Like, by far the most likely to. Van Damme and Rex's dynamic is my favorite in the game, just cause the fact that Rex never forgets what Van Damme taught him, and how Nia repeats Van Damme's words to Rex. Yeah, like, it's such an important scene for Rex's development, because a lot of people write Rex off as just like kind of like a generic JRPG protagonist. He's far more than that for me, more than that in my opinion, because almost every chapter is utilized to grow or develop his character in some way. Especially this one. This is one of the most pivotal ones for him. Like this one and the one where Pyra/Mythra gets kidnapped by Jin. Like, these two are probably the two biggest ones for his own personal character development. Rock. Let's go, Rock. Well, dual scythes. Even around here, I never met anyone but Van Damme who can use them. Well, Rex definitely can. We know that from the Nia cutscene. Don't fly him, Duarte. Go to his head. Van Damme only have one blade, then? Pretty much. I know most drivers have a few so they can change up the strategy in the battle. But me, Rock's all I ever needed. Big Man's really is amazing. Ha 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 ha! Sounds to me like you just can't be bothered to think of more than one strategy, eh, old man? You're not wrong. You just dodged the question. An expert dodge, to be sure.
We just got a job to go check out some kind of crazy energy effect. Somewhere up around the block.
Give me heavy Whitebeard vibes from One Piece.
Fancy being a
of the things I've seen of Whitebeard, I definitely agree.
Okay. But, I mean, we don't work for free.
Also, you gotta love how when Rex says I love you and all you guys, he wasn't kidding. Yeah, I feel like, especially recently, a lot of people's opinions of Rex have changed and gone for the better. And I feel like that's part of the reason. Like, the entire recontextualization. of Rex as a character and like the choices he made with 3. Like, I always thought Rex was probably my favorite Xenoblade protagonist. I think he's easily my favorite.
Come out.
Like, if I had to make a ranking of my favorite Xenoblade protagonists, it would probably go Rex, Shulk, Noah. I think I would go in that order. Oh god, we gotta get rid of the bad gas. That's like forming a black hole. Just solely because of the NIA rejection. Little did we know at the time that it wasn't a rejection.
An ether miasma. Take it this is your first one.
Well, yes, the stunned expression would probably give that away.
It's a load of poisonous waste products spewed from the Titan's guts.
Okay, here's an idea. How about we don't stand next to it?
Kinda like that.
Is there a way through this thing?
My asthma is
I
back.
can't see any way around it.
Yeah.
Hey, no fear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rock, mate, you're up.
I love the fact that Vanden pulled out the scythes for literally no reason. Rock did all of that. Every ounce of that was Rock. He pulled out the scythes to feel included. It wasn't a rejection, it was a promise. Yeah. It really was.
Let's roll.
Also, my number one, like, I absolutely love Shulk and his growth, and Noah also had such a good story, but there really isn't anyone like Rex and Xenoblade. My asthma's gone. Oh, thank God. See, we didn't need an inhaler. Or is Rock the actual inhaler? Huh? Think about it.
What have we here?
I think Shulk's, like, final speech to Zanza at the end of 1 is probably my favorite speech of the Xenoblade protagonists. Like, that one just, like, unbeaten. Like, there's this video on YouTube of, like, someone, like, supercut the endings of 2 and 1, like, where they, like, sync up. And it hits so hard, especially Shulk's, like, lines, like, on this day, we use our power to fell a god and take back our destiny. It hits so hard. The Rockler.
No.
The Alaskan Bull Rock. Oh my god, this thing got HP. Hold on, I gotta actually pay attention to this thing. Okay, I need my HP orb. Get over here. I'll take that, thank you. Elma, I need you here, please. Here we go. Back attack, let's go. Never mind, we absolutely annihilated him. Another one! Let's go, Telos. Go up here, topple. Nice. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Another one, where'd you come from? Let's go with stone. We can go with a clean volcano. Nice. Bring it down. Beautiful. Another one. Level 9. What the hell is this level 9 jabroni doing? Rex's best speech has to be his final fight with Jin. Yep. It's so good. That speech. How he's able to, like, finally break through to Jin. Like, it's one of the good things about the character development of Xenoblade 1. A character will go through an arc, learn about the world, learn about what they need to do. And then at the end of it, they don't just kill the character off. The character is used in someone else's arc to teach them what they learned in their own arc. And makes the story feel worth it. It makes it all feel intertwined with each other. It makes it feel valuable. How many of these wolves are there? Okay, let's go freaking Mithra here. Photon? How many of these wolves are there? Am I going to call it an infinite spawn? Vex's speech to Jin solidified my love for Vex as a protagonist. Yeah. Like, he goes through such a good... What is up with this? Hold on, let's get out of here. There's clearly too many here. I think I'm on an infinite spawn. Wolves are annoying? Yeah, kinda. They really are. But, like, again, oh my god, when you have, like, locations like this, like, scenery like that, lighting like that.
An Arden. Just what we need.
That speech just shows how Vex is a generic shonen protagonist, but one of the best characters in the Xenoblade. Thank you, exactly.
I get by.
Because he learns throughout the game, he matures, he becomes a better person by the end of the game. He doesn't lose his optimism, it's retrained and focused. And recontextualized. He's able to, like, better, like, articulate his thoughts. He's able to understand people where they come from.
Awesome.
He learns so much throughout the game. And it all culminates in the finale.
Is to pull it taut at just the right moment. Now you try.
That speech to Jin was a culmination of all the things Rex learned up to that point, and it hit so hard for Jin too. Exactly. Like, Jin is probably... I think Jin is my favorite Xenoblade antagonist. Like, I love his character and his character arc. Especially with Torna. Like, wait until we get to the Torna videos for the channel. Oh my god. He does such a good job of, like, portraying his, like, emotions throughout. Like, what 2 gets right and what it gets really right is just characterization overall. And making all these characters, like, feel things and learn and grow and develop over time.
Not bad, kid.
Hey.
Listen up, kid. Drivers.
I just love how Anchor Shot is toppled a permanent lesson by Vandam. Yeah. It's so good. Like, like, Rex has no training of drivers. He's like, thrust into this world of drivers and blades, paired up with one of the most powerful characters in all of existence.
Protect my blade.
Got a little bit overconfident, and being humbled, but also learning valuable lessons by Vandam.
Don't waste it. Channel it.
Learning how to actually do teamwork.
If you can do that, then you're a true driver, kid.
Torva words about Vex's wall too much. Yeah, because I'm spending all of it on Torva.
No. Am I ready?
Course you are. That thing from before.
Torna story-wise definitely makes it one of, if not my favorite DLC. Exactly, same here.
Yeah.
I say Torna was my favorite prequel I've ever experienced. I normally do not like prequels because I don't get really the point. A lot of the emotional stakes for me are just, like, not there because I know what happens. But with Torna, it's like perfect development for Mithra, Pyra, Adam, Torna as a whole world, Gramps, and especially Jin. The character's destiny, but that's also, like, story-wise at the end of the day. It's like what Torna gets right so well is they understood that, hey, we can make these characters even more relatable, and we can add additional understanding and development for these characters and more, like, context around the situations. We can make them better characters while making the original game even better because of this game's inclusion, because of what this game does for each of those characters. Change order. I would like to have my freaking Poppy Alpha, please. Thank you. Appreciate it. Where do we go? Oh, right. We gotta go all the way over here and climb up. Torna was such a big punch straight to the gut with its ending, even though we all knew it was going to happen. Like, what the Torna ending is so well designed overall, in my opinion. Because even though you knew what had to happen, like, I was starting to, at the end there, I was getting a little bit of hope. Like, oh, maybe they're not going to cover it. Maybe. We're not going to see it. Then the ending credits scene hits, and the song plays, and everything hurts.
The Titan? So that weird power effect.
Tennessee?
Maybe this is the cause.
Yeah, sure looks like it.
I'll hazard it wasn't death by old age either.
Thank you, Grabs. Really appreciate that insight.
On the other hand, it might have been attacked.
Oh, really? Wolfric!
Hey, look. Seems like this Titan dying off has stirred up something.
Let's go, Wolfric. I forgot he was here.
Okay, time to take you down.
Time to absolutely roll over this thing. It's the freaking boss from Devil May Cry. Gotta absolutely annihilate this thing. Come on, let's go. Gravity, beautiful. Go over here. We can get Dark Abyss. I mean, Black Abyss. Here we go, here we go. Boom. Beautiful. Ow. Ow, what the hell was that? Wolfric! That was rude. You just one-shot me.
Tora made things a little easier for
Like,
you.
giving a reason for why Mithra is so scared of herself and how Pyra was created made Torna such an important part of the base 2 story. It really did. Like, given all that additional context and story development for those characters, that's valuable. Like, at the end of the day, it's just valuable. It's a good story to tell. It made the base game better. It made the base game more emotional. It made pretty much every character of Xenoblade 2 better. Like, I cared way more about Haze. It does so much right. It doesn't overstay its welcome. I don't know why it required all those side quests, but even then. No. I gotta heal, thank you. There we go. There we go, okay. Whew. Got that sorted. I mean, he's not your ally yet. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, but still. It was rude of him to do that. He should know he's going to be my ally. Yeah?
Cannot resonate. Stinky monster can resonate. Not fair.
But Master
Poor
Pond
Tora.
had Poppy.
Exactly. You have the best blade in the game. I like how Poppy cheers him up immediately.
It winds up like this.
So, is it like dead?
Like, literally, every cutscene in this chapter is Vandam teaching Rex some important life lesson that he's going to need for the rest of his journey.
New driver can resonate with it. But
There's a but?
its memory will be totally zapped.
I absolutely love the theory that Mithra created Pyra in the image of Jin because she thought he was the perfect as a blade. Interesting. I haven't heard that theory before, but that's interesting.
Rough. To have all your past wiped out like that.
But memories can be...
I need to think about that. That's interesting.
They can be a terrible burden. And a blade...
Best boys to our side again? Yep. We can finally do his quest again when we get to Tantal. Let's go.
Eternity is a
And his heart-to-heart when we get to Letheria? Beautiful.
Pyra.
I'm sorry. I was just thinking, sometimes being able to forget is a blessing.
Oof.
Come on. Let's get finished up here.
I'm not entirely sure what Vandam's going to do. Oh, right, the extra cores that spawned from the dead Titan.
That's...
A normal core crystal.
What?
Hey, Torva, hold this.
Well, that's where they come from. Out of Titans. This one's brand new and ready to resonate. Like a big steak, right before you take that first bite. It'll probably end up buddying up with a bunch of drivers. Every time the driver dies, it'll forget everything and return to its core. Eventually, it'll resonate with a new driver.
Poppy's a savage when Tora gets too cocky, and is also super supportive when Tora is feeling down. Yeah. She's like a great companion for Tora. She bounces off of him perfectly. I mean, it makes sense, he did make her, but still.
An eternal history. As mortals, we'll never be able
The
to
visual of the
understand.
Titan, like, disappearing behind him.
It's incredible.
It's the little things about this game and how they convey its story. Right? It's the little things that just add up to each other. How it's disappearing now as Pyro walks towards it. That's a thumbnail.
But Pyra already had a body when we found her. Could her old driver still be alive somewhere?
Like, Rex draws conclusions based on the information he just learned. That's like a logical thing to think of. The blade system is my favorite system in Xenoblade just because of the themes. The blade system is so simple yet so damn good and heartbreaking. It really is. Like, it's what Xenoblade does well that it doesn't get enough credit for, in my opinion, and that's tying the gameplay to the story. Like, I thought the hero system in 3 was overall mechanically better. Mainly just because of the acquisition coming from quests instead of the gacha system primarily. But mechanically, in terms of the actual combat, and in terms of tying the themes to the story, the blade system is undefeated in my opinion. Like, it's so good how they're able to tie these ideas and themes of what does it mean to be alive? If you lose all your memories, did you technically die? Or are you reborn? And it tackles that idea and that concept repeatedly over the course of the game. And it does such a good job of just letting these themes, like, lie there for a bit, let you soak up multiple perspectives on it, and then give you additional reasoning into, like, what their conclusion to the idea is. Like saying, hey, sometimes we forget things, sometimes we die, life is finite, we don't have immortality, but sometimes, honestly, that's probably for the best. We don't want immortality. Like, 3 kind of tackles this a bit more, but do we really want immortality at the end of the day? Because it's not necessarily about leaving a lasting impression for us. It's about, like, what can we do with the time that we have? What memories can we make? What memories can we pass along? What mark upon society can we leave? Like, it tackles important, like, larger-than-life concepts. That's one of the things I love about Xenoblade as a whole, is how they're able to weave these very high-octane, very high-concept ideas and themes and messages, but convey and put them in a giant, larger-than-life world that takes your breath away in terms of the visuals more often than not. Like, look at this. It's a massive world for a massive theme and a high concept. And the way they're able to portray them is through, a lot of the times, a character-driven story that kind of grounds it all and makes it more palatable and digestible and understandable. You understand these themes, what they're trying to say and what they're trying to convey, because the way these characters are able to interact with one another, the way they learn, the pain they go through, the lessons that they learn, it's very palatable and digestible in a lot of ways. For sure, gameplay-wise, 3's heroes are done best, but when it comes to story and the world, all the rest, no Blades are not undefeated. Exactly, like, 2 is my favorite Xenoblade game by far. Like, I think 1 and 3 are pretty comparable to me, but there's, like, Xenoblade 2 is a tier above, in my opinion. What the game does right, it does very well. And I feel like it's oftentimes underrated in a lot of ways when it comes to this. Mainly because people, like, hyper-focus on a couple of key flaws that the game has. Like, I can't blame people for having those flaws or for not enjoying the game because of those flaws. A lot of people just get put off by the gotcha system immediately. Like, that's the number one critique of Xenoblade 2 that I see through a lot of other people that I talk to, is that they couldn't get into the game because of the gotcha system. And I can't blame them. Like, there's an argument to be made about saying, hey, you have a completely different experience than someone else just because you have a different cast of blades at your disposal. Like, you can make that argument. But on a personalized level, those, like, high conceptual themes don't really resonate with everybody. Like, they just want to have a good personal experience. Now, the story of the blade system in and of itself is really compelling, in my opinion. How they're able to weave that into the gameplay is really fun. But the idea that, hey, you can have these 3 blades and then player B will have these other 3 blades, and then you'll have a completely different combat experience, that just doesn't hit with a lot of people. Because they're not watching other people play the game, they're playing the game for themselves and probably just going to drop it and never touch it again. And when you have a character like Cosmos that a lot of people probably want to play, they just can't play because they might lose the role on them a lot of times. Like, it's an understandable complaint. I can't fault people for having it. But in my opinion, like, despite all the flaws that Xenoblade 2 has, the strengths of the game, what the game does well, it does better than pretty much any other game out there, in my opinion. And the strength is so high, so engrossing, in my opinion, that when I'm playing the game, I just don't give a shit about any of that stuff. Like, I just really don't. Because what the game does well, it does so well. When the game hits what the game tries to convey, it conveys it perfectly for me. Like, I find it compelling. I find it compelling and enjoyable for all those different reasons. I'm dead here. Yeah, definitely dead. Like, the game in a lot of ways is special. The way it tackles these high concept themes, the way that it tackles a couple of multiple main themes. Like, Xenoblade 1 and 3 kind of tackle one overarching theme. 2 kind of does in terms of, like, chasing your dreams, but it's more so in line with tackling a couple of themes, a couple of big ones, and just kind of really developing them. I think I gotta go down here. I love the concept of drivers and blades because it's not just limited to certain people like Xenoblade 3's Ouroboros system. Like, literally anyone with aptitude can become a driver and a blade. And yeah, and even then, like, even if you don't have aptitude, like Torres shows, it's a big part of his character arc. You don't need to have aptitude to be able to contribute to society. Like, not everybody has this, like, special gift that they were given at birth. Not everybody has the innate talent. But with enough hard work and effort, you can make up for that. Like Tora did by helping create Poppy. Like, sure, as a collaborative effort, that's another part of this theme, is that you can't do everything by yourself. But a lot of the times, in my opinion, the most brilliant parts of Xenoblade 2's story, a lot of times of its brilliant themes and messages, a lot of times they stem from those subtle ways that the game tries to convey that message to you as the player. Oh, I just gotta go back to the training ground. Okay, I'm, like, wildly overthinking this. I am wildly overthinking that.
We're here.
So, shall we?
Okay, we just gotta go over here now. Beautiful. And I love how Xenoblade 2 is overall kind of constructed like a book. How it has these chapters. It uses these arcs to their advantage, like an arc-based story can really do. It uses these arcs to develop these characters, develop these relationships, introduce these ideas and themes. And it takes time to just let the characters be characters. Let them interact with each other.
You rubbed it too hard. It hurts.
Let them laugh, let them cry, let them be mad at each other. They let them be characters. That's what makes Tora so damn good. He's not going to let anyone tie him down. If he wants to be a driver and doesn't have the potential for it, he'll just find another way. Exactly.
Don't know why a blade would be stuck with a bunch of wounds. And they're exactly the same as Rex's. Incredible. Never heard of such a thing.
It's all true.
I just thought it was an accessory.
Van Damme, that's not my style.
Blades are supposed to heal up right away, no matter what the wound. If the crystal's in one piece and the driver's
One
away,
piece?
nothing can touch them. So why is she...
Don't give up, Luffy.
That's just how the chips fell. It is what it is.
It is what it
What it
is.
is a problem.
Exactly.
Means if one of you kicks the bucket, you both do.
The beautiful thing with Van Damme, right, is he is able to tell all this exposition, because he's an exposition-heavy, dialogue-based character. But he's able to convey all this important information about the world and its rules and how it works. But it does so as an emotional lesson for Rex. It's teaching him how the world operates. He's learning, he's maturing through these lessons. So it's conveyed in an interesting and an engaging way.
Make it together.
Rex.
They're allowing the characters to show emotion, to show their personalities, while giving that important exposition, giving those important life lessons for Rex. That's why Xenoblade 2 is so good as a story, in my opinion, is because it knows how to do exposition in an interesting and an engaging way, instead of just a bullet point of facts that's displayed to the player. It's used alongside the characters, and by the characters, to more effectively convey that information in an engaging format.
I didn't betray anyone.
Then why
Like just with that established the current relationship between Nia and the rest of Torna. But it did so in an interesting way because Obruna's there. And she was able to like tease Nia about it. Immediately just with that, now you know there's a backstory between Torna and Van Damme.
I just had to come and see the leading lady with my own eyes.
And you know that Van Damme's upset about Torna.
Well deduced.
The voice acting is part of the storytelling.
His orders were to deal with you in whatever manner I see fit. So, you know what that means?
He wouldn't. You're lying.
Exactly why this reminds me so much of One Piece. The characters aren't always going to have serious moments. They all have emotions and be themselves, but when push comes to shove, they can step up. Exactly.
Well, your part in this play.
And I feel like that's why I love Xenoblade 2 so much, because it's those kinds of stories that resonate with me the most, in my opinion. Because it's so easy for me to really care about a character or a cast of characters when you give me a reason to care about them and what they're fighting for in their peacetime. And that's the follow-up we need for Van Damme's backstory. I saw a cutscene happening in game YouTube. We're talking about some deep thing outside of game. Welcome to Jmulls Gaming. And the music adds so much to it. It does. Like the way these scenes are constructed.
No problem.
Like they all convey information in an effective format, but help expand these characters. Yeah, this dude's freaking annoying on Bringer of Chaos, so this should be interesting. Especially when you don't have, like, completely geared to the Nines characters. I always wonder where, like, certain phrases like that come from. Like, who thought of that? Geared to the Nines. There's something kind of like, no, you know? Let's go. Elma, let's move. Cancel attack. Let's use this. Whoa, beautiful. Go Telos, go Telos, go. I forgot I had launched because of the scythe. Let's go, Topple. Beautiful. Rolled, actually rolled. Music adds so much to it. Yeah, like I made an entire video for Xenoblade 3, but it applies for the other Xenoblade games as well. How the music is used, kind of like choreograph the emotions of a scene.
So that means that the Aegis is near mortal right now. In that case, a little more damage, and she'll be easy to deal with.
Maybe you want to duck, Paiva? Never mind. Ow. I have no idea how you withstood that, but... I mean, good on you. Good on you, mate! There you go.
Kids these days,
Oh, yeah. Let's go, Vandam. Oh, yeah. Come in with the pose.
Leave it to me. I'll take this dog.
God, I love this scene. Vandam just absolutely schooling him. Up in the air. You knock him up, I'll knock him down. The giant tornado. I love how Vandam's not just all talk and life lessons. He's powerful, too.
You and your fancy moves. You lack grit.
Jolma coming in with a clean slash.
Just too many of these bit players. My interest has waned. Abrona, perhaps it's time for another tale.
I'm gonna walk right into this rock. Get it? Walk and rock, they sound similar. Never mind, I'm gonna jump away like Naruto. Brona can just sever ether, it's just plainly said, but it's so much more important later on. Yep. Yep. Yes, it is.
Pyra! Pyra!
Some people hate Vex just because he loses a lot of his first fights, and it pisses me off so much when I see stuff like that.
Dromark thinks she just needs rest.
Like, to me, it's like, it's not a matter of
Maybe.
if you win the fight or not, it's how you do it. And like, to me, with the way Vex does it, it's for a purpose for the story. Like, he's always learning something, especially, this is the takeaway from him losing this fight. And this is why him losing the fight works.
Trying to get Pyra. And you're...
He gains perspective.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, kid. What if I told you that we weren't that different?
Again, they're able to weave comedy in the main story.
My crew at the village, we think
But
we're
now they
fighting
pivot
for justice.
to a more
But
in-depth
a just fight?
analysis of the world at large.
There's no such thing. What people call justice, it's just an excuse to fight. War is war. The more you stand up for yourself, the more people want to fight you. Before you know it, you're in a war. Listen, all I'm saying is, we've got our fight, and he's got his.
But what he's doing is...
Yeah, it's bad. But war ain't about right and wrong. Power. That's all it is. And power can take many different forms. It depends on the heart of its wield.
And this is the lesson that will stick with Vex for the rest of the
Just 'cause
game.
we're scared of it, we're done for. As for who's right and who's wrong, no one knows for sure. So all we can do is protect what's important.
Mm-hmm.
I think I understand.
And he takes that to
We've all
heart.
got our own war, kid.
My... war?
Of Warcraft. I mean, World of Warcraft. And that is one of the most important scenes in the entire game, because that pivots Vex's worldview for the rest of the game. How he interacts in certain situations, how he approaches various characters. It all comes back to that one scene. And the lesson that he just learned from Vandam.
Yeah. Go ahead, Nia.
And like what the true definition of power really is.
Rex,
This scene is just comical to me.
Come where?
to Van Damme. I need to tell him about...
Because it's Nia coming to terms with her past, but in a comedic way. But it's an engaging way.
I will.
Thanks.
Nia originally said she was going to go alone, but I said maybe it'd be better if you went along too.
Maybe I should explain. Van Damme. He kind of scares me a bit.
Haha, I get it.
I don't know why, but that scene always makes me laugh. who says Tony's the only one who learns from his mistakes. Like, Rex is not the only character ever to learn from his mistakes, but it's the way that he learns from his mistakes. It's like, if he loses a fight, it's not just because they wanted the villain to look strong. The way he loses a fight is that afterwards he'll learn some kind of important lesson. He'll be able to recontextualize information that he previously had, or be able to change his worldview in some way. They use them losing a fight or winning a fight to further the story. And in my opinion, that's just good storytelling. Other games have done it, other characters have done it, but Rex is one of the main benefiters of that concept in Xenoblade 2, in my opinion.
It's you guys.
Rex isn't going to magically be the best driver ever. Yeah, he's not going to be the best driver ever. He like became a driver like a few days ago. Like, he's a very inexperienced. He knows how to use a sword, and that's pretty much it. He basically has no worldly knowledge. And now this is a scene where Nia is going to be able to learn some world perspective from Vandam as well. She's also going to be able to help come to terms with a part of her past.
You meet all kinds of different folks.
And that's one of the important bits.
Your country, family, money. People got plenty reasons to fight.
The fact that Vandam just did not get mad at her at all.
Fighting for a special girl. I see that a lot. Though not every girl has a strange crystal in her chest, eh?
You mean Pyra?
Who are you talking to, though?
Nia.
I just realized he could have been referring to... I don't think he saw it, but he could have been referring to Nia then, if he just, like, could, like, sense it or something.
Anyway, Rex, weren't you saying you wanted to get to Elysium?
Yeah, that's kind of the idea of the game.
But we hit a snag.
Yeah, a giant, like,
With a monster
snake monster that shoots laser beams. Kind of an issue.
No guild ships getting close to it without going down.
I would say this lesson sticks with him for the rest of his life. It absolutely does.
Got a feeling he might know a way through.
And he's able to pass that on to Jin at the end of the game.
I gotta go there anyhow.
Because he's able to add his own perspective on it throughout the course of the game.
Thank you.
Nah, it's destiny or something. Don't sweat it. Get your stuff together.
God, I freaking love Vandam so much. He's such a great character. Where he makes all the other characters better. He sets up so much development, so much characterization. But he's also just fun to be with. Like, he is an entertaining character. Okay, we're about to experience one of the funniest heart-to-hearts in this entire game. I need everybody to get their cringe-o-meters ready, because we're about to go to maximum cringe overdrive. After I get this treasure trove, I need this loot. It has to be in my inventory. Okay? Now that we got this loot, we can proceed accordingly.
I made tea for everyone. Help yourselves.
Be careful, that snake monster has the highest physical attack stat in the game. Oh, I know. I had to farm that thing for weapon crystals. Oh, I know. That thing hits like a freaking monster truck. Luckily, embrace the blushy crushy. We will all embrace the blushy crushy. The reason why I love the Aegis so much is because of the fact that it's great power that has to be mastered. Won't give Rex OP that hacks that will just help him take down. Yeah, he has to learn how to use it.
No, Pyra getting it completely wrong.
I like how Tora is instantly going into critic mode. Honestly, as a critic, I respect it.
Oh? Would you rather have something else, Tora?
Embrace the blushy crushy. Embrace it.
Oh, no, that's not it.
The first step to mastering the Aegis is blushy crushy. Actually, if you read the Aegis manual, it's actually like step 1.
Maybe.
Right after that, it's actually hitting the whip.
Maybe?
Tora, Pyra was kind enough to make tea. Can't you just...
Not the Nene, though. That's step 4.
Oh, Tora, no, that, but also strive for perfection is important goal. Tora, feel very strongly about this.
I like how this is one of Tora's stickling points. Like, this is what I care about. This is what matters. Everything else, screw the world. Honestly, this is the important thing.
Most important thing for maid is nop on word is blushy crushy.
Again, good voice acting. Why did he have to like huff and puff there right before blushy crushy? It adds so much.
Pyra's still quite lacking.
Why is the world shaking? Calm down, Tora. Like how that's all Pyra took out of that conversation. Nia's supposed to be us here.
But what on all rest is...
Yeah, Nia plays a great straight man in this game. Like, in terms of comedy.
What every man
I like how she looks pissed off right there. So you gotta wonder what happens after this heart-to-heart. I try not to. Nia's actually cringing with us, yep.
Pyra master art of blushy crushy, then all men fall at Pyra's feet.
Actually, fun fact. If we ever get feature connected for Xenoblade 2, that's what it's gonna be all about.
Yes, it is known fact.
Actually, given the context of Xenoblade 3, it might actually be what it is.
Listen, Pyra, there's no point paying attention to this little twerp.
Okay, we didn't have to resort to name-calling then, Nia. You crossed the line there, yeah? Just saying.
But is Pyra interested in essence of maidiness?
Ah, eeny, meeny, miny, mo!
You think Rex would like that?
Rex is boy, so he definitely not immune to the charms of blushy crushy.
You know, I'm not sure if that's how that works.
It definitely
Like, I'm not sure. Also, Tora. Why did I think someone... What? Do you have a plate of literally just sausages? I kind of respect it. But at the same time, from this angle, it looks like someone dropped some massive logs on your plate. But like, once I realized that there were sausages, it kind of looks delicious now.
I see. Okay, I'm ready.
What is that, like
Tor, tell me
kielbasa?
what to do.
Blushy Crushy is the true Xenoblade. Forget the Monado. He just Lucky 7, etc.
Pyra?
Tor's VA does such a good job here. He really does.
Now introduce assistant to help teach essence of maidiness.
Oh, good. He has help.
How may I be of service, Mr. Rex, sir?
Poppy, you were a little too quick with that. A little too quick. I have a couple of questions.
Poppy?
Like, she was prepared for that.
Malfunction.
Nope. We saw the maid outfit. Nope. This was the intended function. Rex Focus Blushy Crushy Maximization Mode.
Have a good day salvaging, Mr. Rex, sir.
Imagine if that line of dialogue played every time you try to do salvaging in this game.
Mr.
Imagine.
Sir.
Just look at how Nia reacts.
So,
Nia's reactions are so funny throughout this game.
Blushy crushy?
Like, legit, that one scene in Letheria Archipelago, that one heart-to-heart in, like, Rex's home, that one's hilarious.
Okay, Pyra, copy what
What do you mean maid outfit? There were several. You know what? You raise an excellent point, Super Mario. You raise an excellent point. There were a plethora. There were options.
Rex, sir, Poppy is blushy crushy just for you.
Mr. Rex, sir. Pyra is blushy crushy. Just for you?
Like I said, the voice acting in this game is really good. They're, like, portraying how, like, Pyra is so unsure about the current situation perfectly.
No. Rex will never fall at Pyra's feet with such low level of blushy
This confirmed to be a bunny. Oh, God. Well, Tora definitely has a taste.
Try again, from top.
Why is he acting like a director here?
Mr. Rex, sir. Pyra is blushy crushy. Just for you.
Why'd you go, like, full Forrest Gump, like, training camp there?
Not there yet.
Why the hell did you reassemble your weapon so fast? Because you told me to, Drill Sergeant? By God, Gump, you must be a fucking genius. That's the best damn answer I've ever heard.
I give up. I can't watch this anymore.
This means the voice acting is better and the story goes on. It really is. Poor Nia. She has to tap out from the cringe. Literally, when she taps out, that's when the heart-to-heart ends. That's tough. Not entirely sure. I imagine some people would. What up, Vandam? It's a good way to farm some Mima from here. Oh yeah, you're not kidding. It's like a freaking mile-long journey. Poppy Cutie Pie also has a dog mode. That is one of those special heart-to-hearts. That is just funny. Because for some reason, Zeke is there as well, I believe. And that is funny. Then let's get our backsides over to Fonza Mima. Go. Prompto. Not the Final Fantasy 15 character.
You, Zuo. Take care of this place, yeah?
Nay, what is? Leave it to us, boss.
Boss, you're in a good mood somehow.
Damn right.
So, well, take care.
God, I might have to make a video just on Vandam. Oh, hell yes. Wait a minute. Screw everything. Oh, hell yes. The best character in the game, bar none, has entered the scene. Turtles. Let's freaking go. Oh, yes. Let's go, Zeke. Come on. I need my Zekeinator fix. Load, damn it, load. Yeah. Don't cut away! Show me Zeke! Actually, you know what? Watching Jin absolutely bar the entire ship will work. I am the storm that is approaching, provoking black clouds in isolation. The shell-headed goats. Fun fact, they hide Zeke's super strength and speed behind comedy. I want to see a power scaler look at Zeke. Because, oh my god, some of the feats he does. Like, dude, like, solos an entire cliffside. Dude runs faster than Sonic. Damn, Jin, okay. Calm down, relax a little. I just love how Jin is so broken from the start. Yep. He's so good. And I love how freaking worthless he is in a fight at the very beginning when you control him. Dude is like terribly, terribly bad. Because he has like one ability that is like 20-second CD or something stupid like that. It's legit comedy for me. But again, like, there's so many videos I just want to make about Xenoblade 2. Like, I want to make one about Vandam specifically. There's so much to talk about with him. He's so underrated as a character. Jin as well, Malos. Honestly, Rex deserves a video of his own. Torva does as well. Probably Zeke as well. Morveg as well, because I feel like people underrate her as a character overall. But, oh my freaking god! Like, this visual. Oh my god. Araya just stays undefeated. And again, it remains undefeated because we cut to this immediately. Oh yeah, laugh some more.
Looks like all the chat about the Aegis was true. Who are you?
Like how Vandam's just like curious about what the hell's going on. You didn't have to do my boy like that. You could have given like a more badass theme for this introduction.
See sense. Step aside and let the big boys take charge.
Okay, real talk though. Why can't I have his hood in game?
Huh? What? Vandam. Do you know this guy?
Do you know this guy?
Him in my life.
Oh yeah. The squad has arrived. True. The Zekeinator. Their poses, oh my god. Hold on, he got bars, hold on.
Behold the mighty Zeke von Gembu.
Hell yeah. Talk to him. Keep going. More titles than Daenerys Targaryen, let's go. That pose is gorgeous, though. Let's go. Like how she just has not said a word.
And this is my sword, the purple lightning flame smasher. If you want a taste, come and get
Hell yeah! Let's go! The face he gives off. Don't just walk by, my boy. He gave you a very serious introduction. That was very badass. Give him the proper respect he deserves. The speed on him, though.
This guy. I'm tired of him already.
I'm not.
You think you lowlives can lick the three of us?
I don't want to lick any of you.
3 of you? I count 2. Lost someone?
This cutscene breaks the costumes. Jin is basically the perfected flesh eater, but he shows a lot of the pain in being a flesh eater by just existing is too much. Most unique character in all of Xenoblade here. Yeah, it's like him. Yeah. It's just Zeke. Thank God. That's the thumbnail right there. Let's go. That is the most perfect thumbnail I've ever seen.
Hello, little guy. How are you?
Turtles.
What are you doing out here?
Look at the little waddle. He's
handling a man's turtle.
That line never kills me.
Why did he go for his turtle instead?
What an idiot.
Handling a man's turtle. Just snatches him like a piece of paper.
Mine soon enough. Got a problem with that? Then come at me.
Damn, I love this character so much. He has to pose again. Yep.
What? Is this guy for real?
Oh my god, I needed that laugh. Zeke's V absolutely killed his comedic moments. You know who killed... Hold on. Hold on. You know who killed his comedic moments? I'll tell you who. The person that was in charge of his facial configuration. Dude has the most animated face in the entire series. Like, bar none. Is his inner hippie voice. I don't want to do a system update. Screw off. Okay, now we gotta body my boy real quick. Zeke, I hate to do this to you, but the quicker I get you down right now, the quicker you'll be in my party. Come on. Let's go. Beautiful. Don't hit me with that. That looks painful and dangerous. Beautiful. Come on, go to Piva, please. Thank you. Beautiful. Let's go. Bop. Beautiful. And we got a level for that? Okay. Zeke's V is actually a comedian. He even has a YouTube channel. I need to find that. Oh my god.
Good try. Not bad.
It's like a man's turtle.
Wipe yourselves down.
It's the fact of how he reacted to Piva picking up turtles that gets me. Oh, yes. Look at his eyes twitch. See what I'm saying? The lightning, though. Like, he's unironically one of the strongest characters in this game. Dude, this sword looks awesome. That's a badass name to go alongside it. Just throws down Kanji. Son of a, I want to get that face reaction. My poor boy just cannot catch a break. He put all of his power into speech and strength, and literally none into luck. He actually has negative luck stat.
Whoa. What just happened? They...
What an idiot.
Genius. Thank you, Nia.
Come on. That's enough nonsense.
Maybe we should go, like, make sure he didn't die horribly down there. You know what? Actually, it's Zeke. You're gonna take that fall. Zeke was actually his VA's first really prominent role. Well, he absolutely freaking nailed it. Also, who else nailed it? The person who made the freaking Zone of Araya. Oh my god, this place is gorgeous. The lighting, the multicolored trees. Oh, it's so pretty. What do you mean? His sword is awesome? That's the sheath? Oh, that's even more badass if he went, like, full, like, Noah and is just using his sheath the entire time. He has the lowest luck stat in the game. So, fun fact. When I was polling for Cosmos, right? I had to create a character and give them as much luck as humanly possible. Do you know which character I did that for? I did it with Zeke. I gave him as much luck as you can pretty much possibly have in the game. I gave him so much luck, it was actually kind of borderline stupid. Actually, I'm pretty sure he might be still wearing that set. He's like if Zenitsu from Demon Slayer had a great sword. Pandora's blade is just like a staff that just wields the sheath as the blade because he can. Yeah, that's kind of badass. Hold on. I didn't know that. That's pretty badass. I like that. Boy, Zeke's still surprising me after 5 years, huh? Okay, Little Fox, bro. I don't know why you wanted this. You asked for this, bro. You asked this very specifically. Okay, I don't think we need to say our emotions are in tune. We're fighting like a little 24 Fox. I just feel like we're kind of like playing up the situation at hand. Tora can do it. I would hope you can.
Hey, we got through it in one piece, didn't we? Besides, you're so small, the chances of that happening are like next to nothing.
Okay, Nia. That's just rude. Oh! I love how Vex not only gets the punishment, but he gives it out as well. He has some good insults throughout the game. He has some good bants.
What have we here?
When using Pandora's special, she takes the staff out of the sword sheath and uses telekinesis to stab enemies with the sheath. Oh, that's badass. Okay. Never underestimate your opponents. People actually have a theory for why Zeke can seemingly become lightning, and it's because he's like a half-blade eater with the whole surgical core thing. Yeah, that maybe. Like, that could be definitely part of it. Okay, over under me making this jump. I'm making it. Hold on. Belief. We did it. Beautiful. Stuck the landing. Absolutely professional over here. Okay, I gotta remember where the hell we go to get to the main story. I might be down here. Could be. Could not be. Who knows? We're going on a little bit of a waterside adventure, if you catch my drift. We're gonna keep on swimming. And if we didn't go down here, we wouldn't have found this treasure chest. Let's go.
Treasure acquired.
Xenoblade 3, most characters are blades or bladiers, and they have super strength. The characters from 1 need special gear to keep them up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. How do I get back over there? I think I went down the wrong way. Oh, this is just rude. Shulk uses that special gear and feature connected it. In not ad, yeah. I'm pretty sure Shulk invents it. Because Shulk just be like that sometimes. Then he gets absolutely outplayed by Tora in terms of inventing stuff. I think I went the wrong way here. Gotta go to this one. And Zeke's 4th level blade combo basically becomes lightning and does a circling barrage of slashes. That's awesome. As I said, I'm only really ever played as Rex, but I did play as Zeke for a little bit at the end of my last playthrough in the end game when I got Cosmos, because I used Cosmos a ton. Mainly because Cosmos is freaking busted in this game. Like, Cosmos is so good. Also, Eno seems so out of place in 3, but that's because she would make more sense into what she did and happened. And she just remembers it to an extent. Legendary Eye of Shining Justice. The Eye of Shining Justice. Gotta go down here. I remember this bit. Down here. Try and land on the tree. Good. Make my fall a little bit. We gotta go over here, and then up and around. I remember. I remember. Okay, so it's something to do with this, I believe. Blocked floodgate. I'm pretty sure we get to that from the other side. I think I went the wrong way here. I think I go down and around and up. You went the wrong way. Yeah, I'm figuring that out. I always get lost here. But there's two main places in Xenoblade I always get lost. This is one of them, going to the freaking shipyard. And the last... I gotta go down there. Right. It's kind of like a mechanical core crystal. Oh, I didn't know that, but I knew he invented it. I just didn't realize it was basically a mechanical core crystal. I kind of found it funny how Lands needed a power-up to be on par with Senna. Despite the fact he looks like he was in a freaking weightlifting competition. I see you all are in an issue. Looks like a personal problem, though. I'm just going to keep moving this way. Gonna keep moving around. Nothing gonna break my stride. Nothing's gonna slow me down.
No, we lost the upper
Son of a... Freaking Final Fantasy Sahagin. Very well. Body that, jabroni. I always think of Tora as the Tony Stark of Nopon. He really is. Like, he actually kind of, like, low-key, he kind of puts Tony Stark to shame. Like, when you really think about it, like, Tony Stark, yeah, he may have invented the Iron Man suit. Tora created a way to devolve and then recreate universes. Out of nothing but light. Like, he's built different. Oh, that double spinning edge was just played. Oh, the timing on that anchor shot. Oh, oh, that was dirty. Oh, yeah, he's laughing. He's laughing. Because he knows what he just did.
I call upon the power of fire.
Don't you have Mithra? Yeah, but I thought it'd be kind of fitting if I don't use her until we get her in the main story. I always think of Tora as the Tony... Yeah, to utilize his Dromok's hitbox to go through the gate without lowering the water level. That's a good argument. I should... Oh! Oh, that's a good idea.
Hey, look what I found.
Congratulations.
Tora probably has an artificial blade on me by Xenoblade 3. Yeah, unironically, he probably does. An entire army of Enos. Like, the Eno we see in 3 is actually, like, number 20 million in 3. Did it even take all that much time? No, it took, like, maybe a year, if that. The sunset, like, oh my God, the lighting in this zone. The contrast of the cool colors down here and the warm evening sun. Oh, it's so good. That's what I say, you don't need high graphical fidelity or really good texture quality to have a beautiful game. You just don't. You just need to learn how to have good artistic vision and really good use of lighting, and that can carry you a long way. And good use of color as well. Did you know one of the true form abilities is Rex's HP can't go below 1? Oh. Ooh, okay. That'd be kind of funny. Okay, we're almost at the main city. We're almost there. Funny Stone Highway. We're almost there. So we just gotta go this way, then around and up, and then we'll be there, people. We'll be there. The fact that Tora carries so many bags and pouches with him just shows how much he carries for people's how well he cares for Poppy's well-being. Yeah. He never really views Poppy as a machine or as an it. He always views Poppy kind of like a person. Well, pretty much as a person. Sure, it only lasts for about a minute, but during that minute, you are invincible. Also, pretty much every hit is a critical for all of your allies, I think. Oh my God, this city looks so pretty. Like, I mean, oh my God. She has on-hand materials to repair Poppy. Yeah, after the damage she's going to sustain by being my tank, gonna need it. Fortunately, none of those bags can be used for pouch items. Yeah, unfortunate. God, the city's so pretty. I feel so bad for those Titans. They are not allowed to blink.
Is looking more and more likely by the day. Looks like they've expanded the military program. That's a lot of warships.
These ships look different to normal ships.
Yeah, it's
we
a
don't
warship,
muck about
Poppy,
with our
thanks.
Titans much. No need for it. Orions like things pretty natural.
I've seen Urian ships before, back in Argentum. It's like the total opposite of how the Ardanians use them.
That could be one reason. They're always at each other's throats.
They've been like cats and dogs for a long time.
Well, from where I stand, the Adanians are worse. All that metal is just bad taste.
It's easy to think that way, but you're not considering how the Titans themselves feel.
Huh? Don't all those modifications hurt?
When Titans live with humans, that's just the way it is.
Did you know the pouch items for the DLC exist in the code for the base game, and common players can get them as their favorite items, making it impossible to complete their favorite items? Oof! That's rough. That's freaking rough. No, I didn't know that. DLC item pile items were never translated though. Oof.
I did like that.
Tora reminds me so much of Torna.
I miss it.
Of Tom from One Piece, who had an important lesson for one of the main characters. Creators always has to unconditionally love the creations no matter what they are used for. Mm-hmm. All right, we almost get to the play bit.
And arrived.
Reminds me of how Fu didn't work in Xenoblade Chronicles 3 at the beginning. I have lost my Manana's trust. Oof. Poor Manana. She just wanted to make a good omelet. Make some good food.
What's that?
It's a distribution center. The government tries to ration out what little resources they have. In practice, it's just first come, first served.
Okay, that's the last one for today.
What a jabroni.
Come on! I'm a soldier. Been busting my gut for this country. That should be going to me, not the likes of you. Huh? Don't look at me like that.
What an ass.
Respect your elders, you snot-nosed brat!
There you go, Pyra.
Are you okay?
Let's go.
What do you think you're doing? She's just a child.
Come on, let's go for the RKO. Through the table as well. Come on. It's lined up for this.
Who the hell are you?
Rex, this isn't our business. Leave it.
Nah, we need to take some steam out.
Just about barking orders. Sometimes you need to help someone weaker.
Shut your face! You don't know what the hell you're talking about!
I had Pyra wear the cloak. It's funny how she says don't wear the cloak afterwards when she's wearing the cloak. Ah, good old dialogue, not taking into account what you have equipped. Always a good time. Come on, give us a hand. I like how we just absolutely body this jabroni. Come on, tell us, let's go. Got some reaping to do. Beautiful. Up in the air. Bring him down. Beautiful. Absolutely bodied him, and it was through the table. It all comes out Jmulls.
Who are you?
Man is honestly best Snowpawn just because of a charm, even though people call Riku a Giga Chad, he barely does check. Yeah, he really does. Like, I feel like they cut out like a good bit of his story or something, or they save it for the DLC.
The rumors about Pyra must have traveled pretty far.
Time to beat up the man with the common blade. Hey, screw him. Should have gotten luckier.
Sorry. I guess I should have used the
That would be hilarious if she was wearing the cloak. That would be funny.
From what I hear, it's some fancy pants nop-on merchant.
Mm-hmm.
Merchant?
Banner. Our Saturday morning cartoon villain.
Huh? Oh, if it isn't Iona! You grew a
I love how
fair
happy
bit.
he gets.
How's Grandpa Cole doing?
Oh God, Minoth.
Ah. Not too good then.
Who's this?
Huh? Oh, this is Iona.
Oh God, to just
friend of mine
watching this.
takes
Yeah,
care
no
of her.
kidding. Should we bother with that? Nah. Not. I'm not paid enough for this.
Hi, Iona. Great to meet you.
I hope to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2 tomorrow.
Before those soldiers show up.
Hey. Hope you enjoyed the game. Did you know the DLC was originally intended for where Martha was, but they cut it because the developers thought they took too much time away from the main cast? Huh. Interesting. I knew Torna, like the Golden Country, was originally meant to be an actual chapter of the game, but it was cut, and then it was turned into the DLC, which I feel like was a better option to do. I can't imagine telling Torna in only one chapter. I feel like I would just miss out on so much. Hey, we made it to the theater.
Is this some kind of theater?
Let me play out some Shakespeare. I got this in the bag.
It's a theater, all right. The guy we're here for leads the troop.
To be or not to be. That is the Neo Automata.
And right now, they're in the middle of a show. Well, you want to take a quick peek?
Oh,
The
Movithia.
heroic adventures of Anna.
Moritha, yeah.
Might be interesting.
I've never been to the
Fun fact, when
theatre
you open
before.
the mini map to view the cutscenes, there's actually the theater
Let's
you are
do
right
it.
in front of. Oh, it is? Oh, okay, yeah.
Looks like it's pretty packed today.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. I like how they synced up for that. And again, the way they're able to weave character development, exposition, but in an entertaining way. Anyways, got to go. Hey, thanks Super Mario for tuning in to the stream as long as you did. Really appreciate it. I'm going to be tuning off soon anyways. I got to be getting to sleep. Hope to see you again sometime soon. Have a good time. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. I love his helmet. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you. That prop sword's kind of clean.
Power to illuminate the world.
It'd be so interesting to see the reactions of someone who played Torna first, then too. I kind of wonder that as well, but at the same time, for me, Torna is like best experienced as a prequel, because like you know where it's gonna go, and the game kind of plays off of that. But at the same time, maybe like people's impressions of Jin in base game would be better if that was the case.
Loyal servant of the architect, the Aegis. Oh, Aegis, bless me with your power. Bring light upon the world.
Okay, that headpiece is kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. Ah, we died. It would be kind of interesting. No, I agree. I kind of want to see if anyone's done a playthrough like that.
3 great continents sent beneath the sea of clouds.
It'd just be really interesting to see how like the various scenes land if you've done Torna first, you know.
Power, the world is saved.
I prefer after rather than first. Yeah, me too. It would be really interesting to see like how a lot of the scenes in base 2 land if you did Torna first. And you have like that knowledge, that like background. Like all of Indo would be on its head immediately. Look how the Aegis is blonde in this play and not a redhead. That's a good point. Because Mithra's blonde. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense, yeah. Okay, I'm kind of upset that we never got like a DLC outfit for Adam in Torna, where it's just that outfit. 0 out of 10, broken game and needed fixed, please. Thank you. Hey, Pyra, that was you, wasn't it? That was you, Pyra, wasn't it? See, it was you. Yeah, on stage, yeah, that was you. Okay, well, I am getting really freaking tired. I'm out of water right now, and I'm just kind of ready to turn it in for the night. Thank you all for tuning in for what it turned out to be an amazing stream. Really enjoyed chatting to all of you, and you especially, Potato Farm, and you, John, and you, Super Mario. Thank you all for tuning in. We're gonna call it there for the day. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. Adam is honestly goofy to the point where he would legitimately wear something like that. Yeah, I would be there for that as well. That would be hilarious. Adam was such a good character. I gotta make some videos about Xenoblade tomorrow. I gotta do it. Thank you all for tuning in. My pleasure making the video and the win stream. Thank you. I appreciate that. I will be back most likely tomorrow with another stream. Tomorrow will probably be either another Xenoblade 2 stream, or I might bust out the Wii U and we might start up a Xenoblade X playthrough, so I can actually finally beat that game. Good night, man. Good night to you too, Potato Farmer. Hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe if you leave the channel out and help support future content, and I greatly appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed watching Nia and Dromok actually go on like a caffeine rush right here. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. Stay safe there, everybody. Have a great day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.